Where are we last?
Hello,
Nope.
mother. I'm sorry, that was a good one. All right, let's do this. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to your favorite show. Welcome back to another episode of Choose Your Roll, your favorite show on the internet, and now sponsored by Mothra. Mothra, she sits on my computer. I am your DM extraordinaire, favorite host, and almost 7 foot tall cupcake queen, AJ. And tonight we're actually going to be doing shit, so we're going to start introductions fast. Kat, who are you? What do you do here?
Hi, I'm Kat. I suddenly do a lot of things here. Tonight I'm playing Flora, the Tiefling Wizard. This coming Monday, I will be playing Chrysanthemum, the Captain of the Dancing Pirates. And this Tuesday you can catch me as the DM for the Tides of the Fallen Kingdom campaign, session 3 this week.
She's also in charge of clips now.
Yay.
Oh. She agreed to it. She's management now. She gets responsibilities.
All right, next me. Hello, everyone. I'm Odin. I play Dahlia. On Tuesdays, I play Zen. On Mondays, every other Monday, I run the One Piece campaign. I also have the recap for tonight. Moving on to our resident gentle turtle boy.
And now the Yordrick with the weather. It's raining sideways.
He could say that, and then it would be so.
Well, he said it.
Hi, I'm Micah. In this game, I'm Yordrick, the Turtle Warlock. In the previously mentioned One Piece game, I'm Robert Ulysses Sherman Jackson, the Mink Gunslinger. That's all I got for this game until such time I do another one-shot.
Well, speaking of one-shot, hi, I'm Selkus. I play, in this game, Peleus, the Tiefling Pugilist. Every other Monday, including next Monday, I play Kenshi, the Human Vagabond. And, on Tuesdays, I am playing Mina, the Tiefling Cleric. She's a cinnamon roll with no issues whatsoever. It's great.
Hi everyone, I'm Toma. I play Scrap the Kobold Alchemist. I'm here Saturdays, and then on every other Monday I play Suru, the Sky Doctor Rogue. And that's about all I do.
And I already rolled the d6, and I rolled a 4. So, Broden, while Palace comes up with a star, you get to tell us what happened last time.
Very well. In the last session of the Far Wide D&D, we had a little bit of a interviewing process. The guild wanted hiring out a new, pretty much squad for home defense after being robbed and figuring out that some of our people have been, in fact, also mugged and kidnapped before and other things. We put out applications with, I believe, 5 people we accepted for interviews, being one my personal favorite. It was I almost said Ohara. That's not correct. Fuck. Gosh damn it. You breathe.
I don't like to do that. It means
that's weird.
No, kind of good.
I wanted to say Hara, and that makes me sad.
Nah, she died.
Yeah.
She dead, bro. Move on.
Nothing to be done about that.
Hanabi. Hanabi. The Kenku kind of generalist wizard, which is my favorite. We had okay, I'm not going through all these notes for the name, because I forgot to put them down in the thing.
That's why Tomo should be doing the spreadsheet.
We had a ninja as well, who is a bit cocky, but efficient. We had a barbarian turtle from Weckingard, from a lost clan, who brutal yet efficient, though he did not like magic, which is a little meh. We had the chivalrous Luxodon, I want to say chivalrous Luxodon knight, nice guy. And we had, who was this shit? The person that Yordrick beat the shit out of.
You didn't there was Sahir who Yordrick beat up, and
That was Zahir, yes.
Sahir.
Zahir.
S-A.
Sahir.
Mhm.
All right.
You didn't even hire that guy or Aeolus.
No, we didn't. The points being, though, the Droof put out a thing for applicants to come in and test their might and be questioned for the positions under the Red Guard. Red Brand. The Red Brand. I will get that correct.
Mhm.
The group primarily ran by Peleus and Flora, and assisted primarily by Yordrick, was able to go through each one, making a very difficult process as Scrap and Dahlia. Well, Scrap was kind of in the basement making a potion. Dahlia was either helping with the potions or painting. Eventually, though, the group, after a long process of interviews, resulting in Hanabi nearly downing Flora immediately in a single attack, which was damn impressive, and Yordrick almost killing one of the contestants. Dahlia, of course, did what she could with the Turtle Barbarian, but alas, they stopped the match before it got too serious. The group came to a very difficult decision after meeting up in the war room to hire Hanabi, the Turtle Barbarian, the Ninja, and I believe I'm missing someone in my notes. Fuck.
Saphira, the Nagaran assassin.
Saphira, the Nagaran assassin, who also did a fantastic job at catching Yordrick and would have been able to probably assassinate him, not gonna lie. Thank God she was here for the interview and not for a hit. So the group got together. I'm so sorry, this is so jumbled, by the way, AJ.
Mm-hmm. You're earning the reroll, do not get me wrong. That's the effort that I care about.
Yeah. So that we hired those four to work under the Red Brand. Unfortunately, we did have to let go the other two with the Sahir.
Yeah, Sahir and Aeolus were let go.
Aeolus. Sahir giving us the bitter but genuine note of perhaps asking more of our applicants before putting them up in a match. The group now kind of returns a bit afterwards from said interviews, preparing for their journey east to the true vampire's lair, which they were able to gain some information from Shaw about, who
They were able to help.
gave us some good advice.
Alright, you have a reroll, and before we head west, so Peleus is the only person who gave me a shopping list. And I rolled a 4, so he gets to come home with arms full of things that he purchased. Or rather, single bag, because he didn't get much.
Didn't need a ton, but I mean, it's at least something.
Yep.
Alright, well, I'd probably be coming back. It's probably evening, either after dinner or so, I imagine, at this point. We've probably dealt with all of the new hires and whatnot, getting them situated with the Red Brand. Who else would be kind of in the guild hall, just kind of hanging around?
I think Dolly would be there.
Dahlia and Yordrick are now playing checkers. It is so.
Roll a checkers check.
Flat D20s.
Okay.
Go on, Micah.
What shot 20?
Holy shit.
Broden, you can tie him.
I can.
How do you
I
tie a
won't,
checker?
but I can't.
You can get into a tie in checkers.
Yeah, it's really weird, but...
It's trying.
Essentially,
12.
Yordrick is insanely good at checkers. He's locked in.
I mean, if you remember, he was also good at chess randomly. But I'm
This
just
is why I like
imagining a
chess
situation
better.
where Yordrick is whittling wood into the fireplace and making a steak. Dahlia's thinking, moves a piece, like, haha! Yordrick just looks for a second, double takes some pieces, turns back, and keeps whittling a stick.
Okay, this is no fun.
Sorry.
What's not fun?
Him! Beating me in checkers constantly.
You better.
Fuck
It's only the
you!
third game.
Oh, maybe we could use more practice on the road when we stop. You lost to me.
Let's change the
we hired-
conversation.
We hired Hanabi temporarily as our secretary, right?
Kinda, sorta, yeah.
Because I remember there was a bit about them getting some training.
You wanted Hanabi to be that. She said sure. She's not really experienced with that kind of stuff, so Terry gonna help.
That's a let's hope Dahlia and Flora get around to that eventually.
Okay.
As we didn't with the last one.
This one already has player levels.
Yordrick just finishes whittling some sticks. Well, I've made 2 very sturdy stakes in case we need them.
Good, I went out and got a couple more for myself. I managed to get some holy water and also a pocket mirror, just in case.
I think Flora will just come down the stairs at that point. It's evening time, so bottle in hand, just look at Peleus as she walks by. How much did that cost?
The holy water specifically was the most expensive, about 25. I paid for the mirror and the stakes on my own pocket.
Mage hand right in a book. Okay, got it.
What's the mirror for?
I read in a book one time that apparently vampires don't have a reflection.
I guess we didn't get a description of her. It would be a means of identifying her if she's the only vampire.
Why wouldn't they have a reflection? Now I'm wondering if AJ
sort of
does
like-
it has to be a silver mirror or not.
It's sort of like how some people think like a demon can't be invited into your home unless you give it invited in by name.
That a thing?
Well, it's sort of. It's
Oh,
sort of
yeah,
so
I
you
got
can
this
can't
potion
actually
done.
Invite evil into your home
Ooh,
unless
thank you.
Invite it.
Wait, can I uninvite it?
No, once it's in, it's in.
I
Fuck.
thought you could cast them out.
Oh yes, you can throw them out for certain, but you can't just say permission revoked and then they'll go flying out the door.
I've heard a
Mm,
description
Usually some
before.
weird ritual like salt or something. Innate.
damn. I was really hoping I could just look at you and go, your permission's revoked, and you just go flying out the window or something.
I'm sorry, I can't help but just laugh at the idea of demons. They are very polite. They require permission, but they also run on no takebacks.
Yes.
I have heard
Which
one.
things don't like iron? Is that angels?
I don't think so. I thought obsidian was for angels.
I've never heard
heard
anything
one
that works
about-
well against angels. And I
Heard
don't think
one
Inara's
thing
gonna
about-
tell me.
You know what? Fair point. So, who wants the holy water? 'Cause I'm not holding on to this thing.
I already got
Well,
holy
as you-
shit.
Peleus, as you hold up the bottle, your hand already gets a little itchy just by holding the bottle.
Oh, that's pleasant. I'll put it back in the bag.
Technically,
Yep.
my holy bombs incorporate holy water, but we've been just kind of hand waving it.
Yes, because it's not in the class description. It's not a requirement. There's no material component.
Mm-hmm.
Like it either way, the stakes are for killing, amongst other things, and then the holy water and the mirror are for testing people.
Just put it in a spray bottle and spritz it.
No,
It's a perfume bottle. Here, why don't you try out this new scent? It's called Your Doom!
We're already starting late. Let's keep jokes to the chat,
Yeah,
please.
so, who wants it? I'm assuming not Flora and not me.
Yeah, I've already got one in my bag.
Can't believe you actually held on to something like that.
No, I was. Dahlia gave it to me, so.
Did
I
we
mean,
ever
I'm-
give you the fiend creature types?
No, but it's like implied to him in the character.
So, well, Selkus actually has the fiend creature type on him, so I didn't know if we gave that to you as well.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Knowing what he knows,
Alright.
he would assume in universe, right, disregarding.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I was doing a curious.
I was just reminded that my alignment is chaotic small. I'm used to throwing stuff. If you want, I can hold on to it, I guess.
Might as well.
Yordvik just starts going through his pockets. Let's see here, I got some holing water, some anti-venom cure, healer's kit, alchemist fire. No, I think I'm good.
Anybody need potions? I've got 6 of them.
I got 3 potions.
I got 2 and this scroll I never used.
What is
I
it of?
have.
Mass healing word.
Ooh, keep that.
Mm-hmm.
I've been waiting for a situation that really called for it, but we haven't been in that dire of straits yet.
Is vampirism a disease?
I thought it fell under
Some people
curses.
refer to it as such.
Rodin, you are allowed to say that thing we went over at the gym.
Okay, I was wondering.
Yep, I'm gonna let you.
I think that it starts off as a disease that evolves into a curse, kind of like lycanthropy.
Hmm.
Pulls out a cure disease potion. I'm gonna hold on to this.
Mm-hmm.
He just pulled out a panacea.
No, I will say, if you can administer it in time, yes. The window.
All right,
Maybe I should have made more of those.
Hmm.
place your bets on who's becoming a vampire after this arc.
God, Scrap as a vampire would be so fucking funny.
So, if it is a disease, is there any precautions we can take?
Not letting them bite you
That's a fairly safe precaution.
or get their blood on you.
That's a slightly harder precaution to take.
Wear
Neck
gloves
braces.
And don't stick your hands in their mouth.
Alright, well, Scrap, here, you take the holy water. So, I'm assuming we're going to be heading off tomorrow then.
Seems
Probably
reasonable.
best.
Alright, let's just go over our goal again. We're going there to eliminate the true vampire, correct? To completely deny the enemy of our ingredients, or of their ingredients.
I don't
thought
see
we were
any
going
other.
to investigate their existence first,
Sounds
considering
like
they
a
apparently had not been seen for a long time.
I wish I could say we could find another solution to this, but it sounds like they're using people as cattle, so...
Not exactly a nice person, and it's probably the most direct way to deny our enemies an advantage. I say we take it.
Mhm.
Okay.
It is
Aren't
all
there
rumors at this point, though. Never know
Aren't
what
there-
we're actually gonna find there.
more than one over there?
The only information we were given were rumors of them ruling that area, but the current head of that family not being seen for, was it 2 decades, I believe?
Mm-hmm.
What's the exact requirement that this cult has for a vampire again? Is it just their blood?
Blood.
Or...
It says their blood as a drink for their meal. Does not exactly give an amount, so
Is it just any vampire's blood?
it says
True vampire.
So I'm assuming lineage based rather than transformative based.
Maybe we should ask them if they know of any more.
You guys have any friends I can murder?
I was about to say above game.
No, we-
What? You think we all just know each other?
No, we just take out a rival for them and then come back and stab them.
You can delay your death by forwarding this adventuring party to 10 other vampires you know.
Do you want to take this steak or double it and give it to the next one?
Anyways,
So, we're going to be taking the most direct route on this one then, right?
Seems reasonable.
Nice and simple.
Yep.
Okay. Floor?
I mean, I don't see any other options, so
Okay. I just want to make sure we're all on the same page on this one, because I'm getting the distinct impression it's going to be a bit more dangerous here.
Alright, well,
mm,
just remember, holy stuff kind of works well on them. Who here even has methods for that?
Well,
know-
I have the holy water.
Okay.
yeah, I have the holy water.
I don't remember giving you holy water. How long ago was that?
I had it for quite some time.
That's at this point.
Hope it doesn't expire.
Can holy water go bad?
I don't
Above
know.
game, I think it was something to do with like the sword when Dahlia first started getting into holy weapons or whatnot.
Oh, maybe. It might have been like all the way back in
Mhm.
Galva or something, but
oh god, that's a long time.
yeah.
Oh,
'cause
look
that
at
would've been
me,
the first
man,
time I really wanted it.
I've got holy water, I've got radiance bombs, I've got a shovel.
Alright. Place, what do you got?
I've got a couple of whips. I've got the stick.
Okay.
I've got these hands.
Hmm.
Pally, Palace, you need to hold on to this holy water so you can coat your whip in it and just
Or
pull
coat you,
pull a
Simon
Castlevania.
Belmont.
you know, just coat your hands in it and start throwing them.
I'm fairly certain
He sends burst into flames on himself.
Oh god, it's like hunting myself.
I cast self-immolation.
It's like
I can
an
handle it for a
animal.
while, can you?
I'll leave the holy techniques up to you. Otherwise, I can just go with the methods that usually work for me.
Okay.
So I assume we'll be taking the cart then?
To avoid us all walking, probably.
Good idea.
All right, Flora,
Yeah.
who's pulling it? Tofu or my horse?
Well, speed is comparable.
I believe the horse would be faster pulling the cart than Tofu would be.
Okay, no last dose.
Wasn't the horse specifically a riding horse, not a,
It can,
Yeah.
Okay, yes, but it can pull.
Okay.
It can pull people, just not like...
It can't pull a full cart of shit.
Yeah, it's not a cargo horse.
Cargo Road.
Yes, car does go road. Plus, technically, Flora could also just ride Tofu and lessen the load on the horse.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, that would be the plan.
All right. Sounds like we got that figured out.
Alright. Are we stocked enough on rations and food?
Flora?
Well, we have. Does everybody have their own personal rations?
No, they're all in the bag, I think, because
Yeah,
I
we
remember
specifically
in Port...
consolidated it to one area.
Yeah, because remember, in Port de Loc, Yordric and Peleus were starving because they didn't keep food on them.
Yeah, I keep food on me. Let's see.
We need a scroll of dawn.
This is just gonna become a thing
be
from now
expensive.
on.
Back.
Flora just uses Mage Hand and has like an ethereal version of the
Hold on, I think I have it.
ledger.
I think I literally have an ethereal accountant spell.
You do. Also, if you were playing Scribe Wizard, you could just do that automatically.
Good for Scribe Wizard.
We
have a belt.
have 62 rations in that bag. She points to one of Dahlia's bags.
Should be more than enough to get us there then. I'm assuming
Right.
most of the city still has a mortal populace, so we could probably buy more food there if we have to.
We can
I
also
wanted to
hunt on
split
the
'em
way.
up a little bit. I also have a bag.
Not a bad idea.
Okay. That sounds like we're mostly stocked up and armed for this job.
All right.
Do we want to put some of the rations in Scrap's bag holder?
Want to put like 20 in there?
Wouldn't be a bad idea if people get split up for whatever reason.
They're what?
Okay, nerd.
2 pounds
Roll 'em
each?
onto it. Well, in a bag of holding, it doesn't really matter.
Well, yeah, you still got to keep track of weight in a bag of
Yeah, a
holding.
bag of
Yeah.
holding has weight and volume.
Oh, does it
Yeah.
actually like transfer?
They-
Oh,
Yeah.
So what are they, like 2 pounds each?
I don't think like that. I think they're like half a pound or something. Or like a pound, I think.
Nope, they're 2 pounds each.
Oh, okay. Oh, I
so
guess.
it'd be 40 pounds of rations. I've got plenty of room.
Alright, so... we all go to bed. We get up. Kat is the one who, saddles and hooks up everybody.
Mm-hmm.
You want to leave any notes for the staff, or tell Terry what seems to be the assistant manager or anything.
We're doing the American thing where we just give him extra responsibilities without paying him more.
Oh boy. AJ, I am gonna send a letter off before we leave.
All right, just message that to me at some point, please.
Yeah. See, I never got a reply from my parents.
So Dahlia will walk up to Terry.
Terry,
What's up?
we're about to go face the true vampire. Can you hold down the fort?
Yeah.
Cool.
I don't see this place blowing away anytime soon.
Good. Also, hopefully not robbed again.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna stop late night runs for a while.
Okay. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, tell all the others that we're leaving as well. We'll miss them, and we'll all have to get a drink when we get back.
Understood.
Anyone else here got anything to say?
She'll look at Scrap, Yordrick, and Peleus. Imagine Flora's still outside.
I think I talked to AJ at least about having spoken to the Red Brand to get like security patrols and things like that going within you
Yep.
guys.
There'll be schedules.
Cool.
I was taking care of my business yesterday after the interviews were concluded.
I imagine after Scrap was done running around, he would have told his family he was leaving again at some point.
Mm-hmm.
We had several days for it. But there was, a crisis when we came back, so we had to deal with that. But he'll, look, sorry, make sure you guys take care of yourselves. I don't want to come back to another crazy issue.
I mean,
I'm
what
pretty
defines,
sure.
What defines crazy with y'all?
Let's just say if you'd been the one that would have died, I wouldn't have reacted as calmly.
Oh.
And we
He's
might
not
be
gonna
missing
pat
a
your
wall.
head. He's not gonna pet your head because you bite.
Scrap thinks about it for a couple seconds and then continues, and we might be missing a wall.
I was like, wait, we would be or we are now? He just starts looking around for like a gap.
No, if you'd been the one that died, I would have blown something up, and it probably would have been a structure-defining wall.
Okay. Well, I will try to remain here as much as possible. And let the Red Brand do his job.
Also, I guess there's the new people and checking for infiltration weaknesses and setting up traps, and we should probably know where these are when we come back.
We'll have them I'll make sure they draw you a map. So, just in case, though, just yell when your guys are coming home.
Well, if somebody sent a sending to probably you of all people.
Also,
That's
if
the
something
way
comes
most
up in
guys-
town, feel free to take a job for that, I guess. Unless you guys want to just hang out around the guild house, that's up to you.
We'll see what comes up. I have classes to take, remember?
Right.
Now that Cat said you paid for them. Well, you're burning daylight. Safe trip.
Waves, climbs into the wagon, and just curls up to go back to sleep because he's tired.
All right. Now, I will need some classic old-fashioned checks. Driving from Ms. Dahlia and navigation to go west from the Turtman.
I don't like that name, but okay.
15.
All right, solid.
Hit her 9.
Are we going west?
God said 9.
Now, according to the world map, you're going west. But you guys go straight vertical for a quick second.
Nope, hold on. Sorry, I was looking at the sky too much. It's gonna be cloudy today.
I was terrified we were gonna be on a land shark for an instance there.
Alright, I'm just gonna...
Vertical.
So, you begin to go due west. A direction you do not go often, especially as... Sorry. With a cart, you cannot cut through Brianna's territory due to the thick trees. And as you guys are just rolling and rolling and rolling along, you come across someone on the road. Someone sitting on the side of the road with a small table that just says, "Will tell fortunes, 5 silver each." If you look, they are an older looking chameleon lizard man. Eyes looking in 2 different directions.
I'll wave as we're passing by, but
It's
is
entirely
Dahlia,
too ominous.
yeah, who driving the cart?
Does that interest you at all?
Sorry, I had to do something real quick.
You see what that crazy gypsy lady's gonna tell you?
Oh, we're gonna pause, I guess.
No, I'm here. I'm good.
Okay. Does anyone want to get their fortune read?
Okay. Guys,
Hmm.
you know how we found that fortune teller in the woods?
Mm-hmm.
Now there's one on the road. Me first.
Okay, Dahlia pulls
we're
over.
stopping. She pulls on the reins with Tofu.
Well, we can't leave until she's done swimming as well.
Yeah.
And Dahlia, as you approach, both eyes now focus to you as he waves. Do some commerce with an old veteran?
Sure.
Please, sit. How many of you would be interested? As he holds out a jar.
Guys, how many of us are interested?
I
I think I'm gonna observe first and foremost.
Okay.
I'm gonna poke his head over the edge of the wagon, having been woken up by it suddenly stopping. Oh, what's going on?
Fortune teller.
Looks around confused.
He waves at you. A very friendly, very nice old man. And above game, don't be shy. I do have fortunes for all of you already written weeks in advance.
Oh,
Alright,
Come on, Scrap. It'll be interesting.
I can go first and you can watch.
We all know curiosity always gets the best of me. I'll put 5 silver in the jar.
All right, and Dahlia's will go first. As Dahlia, you put your coins in the jar.
Is this 5 silver?
5 silver per person, please.
I don't have 5 silver, so I guess I'll just pay for another person.
Knowing your fortune makes it set in stone.
These are but mere predictions, friend.
I wonder if it'll be as cryptic as the last ones. I still have the cards from the last one.
Yeah, as they do have those same cards.
Pep's gonna hop down from the cart, walks over, realizes the table is taller than him, leans around the table. What's your name?
Bellius the Farseer. Pleased to meet you. He holds out one of those 3-fingered hands.
Would this qualify as out of town?
Hmm?
Would this qualify as out of town?
You're about a couple hours out of town. You didn't get very far.
Well, I'm asking for the NPC sheet.
Yes.
Okay. So I'm gonna shake his hand and
Sorry.
I'm gonna need to know how to spell that.
I'm gonna text it to everybody.
Oh boy.
Ignore the cabin. It was on my clipboard.
just a house falls out of the sky on us.
Your fortune.
So, lovely lady. As he's going to shuffle a deck of cards, and he's going to ask you to draw 3. He's going to spread it out and say, pick which 3 speak to you. They're all face down.
Okay. This one. This one. And... nope, this one.
And he'll ask to see them. As he
Alright.
flips over the first one, he flips over the clock tower. I have a big document of all these.
Which arcana are you?
Persona.
Hush, Morgana.
Looking cool, Joker.
Damn.
The clock tower. Interesting. This one symbolizes time, deadlines and inevitability. Wonder how that speaks to you. Next, I figured you were a smart girl. The library, symbolizing knowledge, archives, and ancient tomes. Finally, the maelstrom.
The what?
Maelstrom, big storm on the sea, vortexes, all that. It signifies chaos, turmoil, and destruction. I will be messaging each person the cards they get just for the sake of note-taking.
Well, that's ominous.
I pay for my own, so the 2 that Dahlia pays for Yordrick, so he has to get one.
Ooh. Take that, Turtle Man. What do you think these could mean, friend? Could be you could come into some dangerous knowledge.
True.
Or something rather chaotic is about to happen. Clock tower.
More knowledge, maybe, with the combined running out of time, could cause chaos?
Oh, that is possible. I see it's possible for many things to happen in such a chaotic future. While inevitability is in your future, nothing is truly set in stone, friend.
Okay. Interesting. Do I get to keep these cards too, like the last one?
Roll raw charisma. Or persuasion, I'm not.
Oh, I'm doing persuasion. What the fuck? Okay, well they both suck, so go whichever one.
It's an 11. Unfortunately, this deck is a bit older and harder to find.
Oh. Okay.
Pleasure doing business with you. Next customer, please.
Flora?
Well, go on, Yordrick.
I
Oh.
thought Flora said she was going next.
Yeah, hold on. I thought Selkus was king of moving the goalposts.
Damn.
I mean, I am, but, it sounds like someone wants the title.
Flora, what's
I
that?
can go.
And then she'll push her towards the table.
Please, sit, do not worry. I will not bite you.
The chaos in the storm, Flora, was me.
It's inevitable. It was inevitable that she was going to push you.
Flora, I am inevitable.
I do not doubt that, Dahlia. I do not doubt that.
Do you sit?
Yes.
Okay, as he's going to do the same song and dances, he will have you shuffle the deck, spread them out, and you pick 3. All face down, of course.
Okay. Yeah.
Alright, as you pick your 3, the first one he pulls, as he flips over a card that shows fireworks in the distance. The carnival. A very fun one. I gotta control F this whole thing. No, I made 52 cards, so please bear with me. Celebration, revelry, but also chaos. Anything can happen on a night of celebration and fun.
Bergenland.
What was that?
Bergenland.
Next, he pulls out a card of completely blue with these beautiful dots of white on it. The starlit sky. There it goes. It means hope, inspiration, and guidance. Are you by chance a teacher, or maybe an optimist? Rare as they are these days.
Kind of a teacher, I suppose.
So not an optimist.
Not usually.
All the
that's
time.
attractive, though. Optimist
Ray of
prime.
sunshine, that one.
God, you can't get her to shut up about how great the world is.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I am tempted to take their word for it, little lady. He's gonna gesture to die and players. And next is a card with verdant green trees, the forest, symbolizing growth, abundance, but also hidden dangers. He tries to be a little ominous about it, and as he makes like sparkly hands, the bushes start to rustle.
Fireball the bush.
Not anymore. It's not.
What do you think these could mean?
It's hard to say for certain. A lot's changed recently, so.
Is there something in your life to give you cause to celebrate?
A few things, I'd say.
Well, it seems if I had to take a guess, that celebration may come in abundance for you. And you must let such positive feelings guide you.
I will keep that in mind.
Pleasure doing business with you. Okay, next customer. Which of you wonderful little cold-blood lads do I get to predict?
Look down to Scrap. I have no mind going first unless you really want to.
He just shrugs and hops up.
Well, let me just make sure looking at you, all the chaotic cards are at the top. As he's going to ask you to pick yours, would you pick right from the top?
Were there any rules stated?
Pick 3 cards, don't turn them over, they're all face down. No peeking.
Are they, like, just in a stack?
Yep, they're like in a stack spread across the table. You know, when you just push like a deck of cards aside.
He, puts his hand on the deck, slides it to the side, grabs 3 right out of the middle.
Oh, I should have seen that coming. I might have. And for you, as he shows you a card with his picture on it. Ah, the Seer, the most handsome card in the entire deck. Insight, intuition, and visions. You see why it is named after me?
Scrap, you can become a seer.
Clearly trying to keep things fun and lighthearted. And next, as he pulls out a picture of a hammer smacking something orange on top of an anvil, the blacksmith. It involves craftsmanship, creation, and forging destiny. Oh, see ya, forging destiny. Oh, look at you go, little fortune teller. And finally...
So the last one's something bad then, right?
Oh, I don't know. I only recite the future. I don't make it. Yet.
I'm not high enough level for that.
As he's going to pull out, it looks like a purple cloud with multicolored dots in it. The Illusionist. Deception, illusion, and mirages. So you could be a phony fortune teller.
Yardrick, you won't trip within the next 30 minutes.
I don't know, I believe him. As he's gonna try to roll charisma to help Scrap's case.
Damn. He's good.
Okay, I'm gonna have to roll that up. Oh, because it fell off my desk. He got a 8.
Yordle just kind of looks down. Well, if I trip, it won't be due to shoelaces.
Shoes are so hard for us to find, are they not?
Indeed. I usually have to find rather large boots if it really calls for it.
Well, little friend, what do you think this means about your future?
I'll know in about 30 minutes.
Well, try to trip him into something soft.
No, you see, he makes the prediction, and then if he doesn't, it means that I am a fortune teller, and the illusion is something different. But if he does trip, then it just means that I make false fortune.
Who knows?
Or any fortune you predict, the opposite happens.
Walks up to all of his enemies. You're gonna live.
You're all gonna live long, happy lives.
Say it with me. You are going to live.
Hey, Diggleberg. Well, my big turtle friend. I wonder where you will pick from in the deck.
We shall see. If
We'll see a
he's got him like
shadow over
spread
you.
out on the table, right?
Yes, and he mentioned, I see a strange shadow over you, so this is going to be interesting.
I look up at all the cloudy sky.
Oh no, not like proverbial.
Dahlia makes a little fire to give her some ambience light. She just looks at Jordric.
The pebbles, Jordric.
Oh,
I'm gonna just lick my fingers and put out the flame. Psst.
That's a
Yeah,
big
you
ass
lick her.
flame.
That's a big ass
Okay.
flame, and also that means you licked her hand.
No, I figured she was just holding a fire above her hand.
Like, don't lick that. You don't know where it's been.
That'd be upside his head.
Just looks at her hand and he's licked. He's like,
I didn't lick your hand. You ever seen someone
That
with their lips
established,
and
Ricky.
put out the candle?
So here, pick your cards, friend.
I will pick from both sides in the middle.
Mm.
One from each of those locations.
This is going to be a rather impactful fortune. Please pay close attention, friend. As he flips up a cemetery and the graveyard immediately. Stands for endings, decay, and burials. I don't know, maybe they're going to dig a hole.
You're not supposed to trip that hard.
Look back at Scrap and then back at the fortune teller.
I did tell him if he's going to trip you into something soft. And next, it shows a ambiguous figure with a big pointy hat and a cauldron. The witch. Thinking, searching at the sheet.
AJ, is this you just telling me you're gonna kill off my character so I can use my backup witch character?
Maybe.
I was just thinking the same thing.
Magic, spells, and curses. Oh, that's the one I think is going to happen to you. And finally, I guess, shelves of multiple books. Oh, the library. Everyone knows a library.
Right.
Blink, 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 blink.
I'm not sure how I feel about all this.
Have you heard from your friend? Knowledge, archives, and ancient tomes. I don't know, maybe you're going to spend a lot of time in a library.
Again.
We just run into a guy. Hey, you want to help me find this missing library out here in the desert?
No. Well, I recommend you tread carefully and remember your fortune, my friend. I got a lot of magical vibrations coming from you specifically.
Hear that, Yodrick? You're vibrating again.
Oh, I'm sorry.
And what about you, Mr. Commentary? Would you care to have your read?
Oh, sure, why not?
Oh, thank you. Please pay in the jar.
Okay, I'll put a goal then.
You
Dahlia's
just
gonna,
shake the jar. I love the clinking.
Dahlia's gonna lean over to Flora.
I really want to bet that there's going to be a picture of a banana in his.
Let's see. We got the donkey, the diddy, and the funky.
Ah, yes, the escort card.
Excuse me, Yodrick?
Hey, Dolly ain't gonna do shit for you till you are syphilis. I'll let you shuffle this one, big guy. You seem like someone who needs a lot of control.
Right. I'll pick it up. I'll start shuffling. Why not?
Any three, whatever three feel the most important to you.
While he's shuffling, so have you heard about our Lord and Savior, my dad?
He does have to do it.
Eventually. You don't have to convert everyone, Toma. Alright, go with top, bottom, middle.
The same pattern. How predictable. Well, first, a very large, almost crumbling tower. The Arcane Tower symbolizes knowledge, mysteries, and hidden truths. If he had eyebrows.
You'd have eye ridges.
He's not Rango.
If only.
And the next one is a set of potions in an alembic. The Alchemist. Interesting because, well, I smell reagents from your friend over there.
I
You're
do
a
travel with
reagent.
one.
It symbolizes transformation, experimentation, and he makes sparkles come out of his fingers. Mysticism.
Oh, magic, great.
Yes. And finally, a winding river. The river card. Very, very interesting for some, as it is flow, a journey, and the very passage of time. Well, looking at all these together, maybe you're going to be spurred on a journey that will transform you due to some hidden truth. I don't know. You seem like a man with a lot of secrets you are telling these people.
Oh no, I've told them most of it.
Most of it, aha.
Oh, right, always get me on that.
I'm gonna give you beta blockers so you can't transform.
I'm gonna take away the stepping stools at home.
I hope you take my words to heart,
Oh.
young friends.
I'll have to watch my food, make sure Scrap doesn't try to slip any potions of transformation into him.
No, I'd ask for your consent.
I would hope
Ow.
so. I hope you learned your lesson.
I sense in your past you have forgotten to do that at one point, and it has negatively impacted you.
Dahlia sneezes.
Bless you.
Once or twice, yes.
Oh, I meant the little guy, but good to know.
Right, well, excellent conversation then. Right, okay, Tower Alchemist, the river, right, journey, transformation. We better get on the road then, right?
It is a pleasure doing business with you. Thank you for helping an old veteran fund his journey.
I
have a
like
question.
portions.
Yes, sir.
Veteran of what army?
Well, I was a Parisian Navy man in my time.
Neat.
Yes, after my brother did not have such a successful career, we shall say, I thought it was time for a nice change once my service was finished.
Do you like what you do now?
Oh, traveling from town to town, peering into the future, reading the past. It is quite exciting as you learn more about people than they thought they even knew. Plus, it pays okay.
Fair enough.
The jar again.
What was that, Scrap?
He shakes the jar again.
Yeah, he likes the beautiful jingle of coins.
Cool.
Do be careful. There are some potholes in the road ahead.
Will do.
Journey well, my friends.
Good luck out there.
That was
And
fun.
So you look away, and I'll say Yordrick you look back for a quick second, and he's gone.
You're just gonna look back forward to the pathway.
I waved my hand where the table was.
Bonk. Hey, my trick.
Wait a
Yeah, that's
second.
about what I expected.
What? I'm a chameleon.
Oh my, if I had a nickel, I'd have 2 nickels. Actually, I'd have 2.5 because this is for 2 different things.
One moment,
Yep.
let me just send a message real quick. Please
Yes,
Well-
feel free to yap.
So, almost everything. You'll look at place.
I'll have to have some secrets.
Scrap climbs back into the cart because that guy is still here.
If I get too predictable, you'll find me boring.
He's not entirely wrong, Daya.
If I douse myself in holy
That's how many
water, would a
secrets are you
vampire
holding?
still try to bite me?
Probably not. Though, to be fair, they have 4 other targets. Though I have a feeling I'd probably not taste the best to them.
Probably
Actually,
not.
hold on, yeah. Would that...
Tries to bite Dolly. Why is it so spicy?
Me
I will not confirm anything, but he's not the most wrong he's ever been.
Yeah.
Spicy
Think about it, all of us have something weird going on with us physically, except, well, Scrap has something. I'm not sure.
I
if
think
it's
Scrap
cool.
would be like a little juice box for them, really, personally.
Yeah.
Yordrick has the shell, which might get
Not much
a bit of
exposed skin here.
No, and you do have a rather large neck. Kind of hard to get your teeth around that, I'd imagine.
See, but if someone tries to eat Scrap, he just martyrdoms them.
Martydoms them?
Martyrdom?
Blows
He does-
himself
He
and
does
them
what
up.
to him again?
Martyrdom.
Yeah, martyrdom.
I'm gonna say now, if someone tries
What do you
to
mean?
bite me,
I've got a Dom Marty.
Marty!
As
your
I'm
kids,
getting
Marty. I must say this
Go
now,
on,
if
Flora.
someone tries to bite me, I will more than likely bite them back.
I hope nobody tries to bite you.
It'd be very bad for them.
I mean, well, there was already one person who wanted to turn me into a vampire. What's the chances that there's another?
Wait, what?
You were there for it.
We
weren't
were?
you? Yes, you and Flora, all the way back in Gallifrey with Lady Vivian.
Oh, that was a long time ago.
It wasn't that long ago.
It feels like forever ago. We do a lot of things, okay?
I suppose it's right.
The world keeps happening so much.
We're very busy people.
It's the sort of life we've chosen, I guess, right? Things just keep on happening.
Real quick before we leave, Bellius,
Bellius the Farseer?
yes.
He is well, actually, no, he will have turned back because Scrap ruined his invisibility. Yes.
Scrap had this just moment of, wait a second.
He's clearly not upset by it. It was more of a darn it. I was trying to be dramatic.
Oiled again.
Yeah.
Just curious, you said you were Varisian Navy.
Yes.
And he had a brother.
Yeah. How long ago since you served?
I served roughly... Oh, wow, 20 years. Time sure does exist. Peering into the future all day, you forget about the present.
So you've been to Masana, I assume.
Oh, yes, I was stationed there for many a time, and I was trained there as well. That is where the Naval Academy is.
Yeah, I'm aware.
Oh, are you a local?
Born and raised.
Oh, that is a wonderful city.
Yeah, it is. Haven't been home in quite some time, but I imagine it's still just as grand.
Oh, you should visit. It's wonderful. Many new beachside places.
They finally started doing something with it.
Oh, yes, after the war has ended, it's not staying a naval port the whole time. They let part of it be more of a, not quite a resort, but there's fishing and seaside restaurants. Not
Someday.
quite a carnival.
I just always have to ask a few questions when I meet a fellow veteran.
Oh, of course, ask away. I've got nothing but time.
Oh, we really must be going. I just was curious where you came from.
Well, and now you know. Any particular reason? You don't have some sort of unspoken vendetta, do you?
No, no.
Okay. Ooh. Oh,
If he's
I am
ever met a thick and nugget groundhog.
I am far too old to be fighting 5 of you. Or any of you. I'm not much of a fighter.
No, it's just always nice to meet somebody from home.
Ah, indeed it is. Thankfully, our people are so far traveled. I suppose your red friend over there, the little lady, must have trouble finding people to connect to. Must be
I've only
quite
ever
difficult
found
for
one.
you. Such a lie. 2 of them work for you.
No, one of them's not from there. She just has ancestry from there.
Her parents. Okay. Oh, wow. Yes, first generation immigrant.
Yep. Difference. Pretty big one, too.
Yeah.
Well, I don't mean to hold up the group.
The travel safe, it is starting to get a little dark.
Great. Well, another time like the present. Unless it's the future.
Ah, in the future,
Eh.
always in flux. But travel safe. Is he just going to get up and walk away this time?
Just fold up the table into a briefcase and
Yes.
starts walking.
Actually,
Is
yes.
Hassan one of them?
Hassan is Kalian.
Who's
Joe-
who's the 2 that work for us?
Shoji, Hanabi, the ones
The
whose
2 new
names sound
ones.
Japanese.
Oh, okay. New hires.
Yeah.
then, Okay. I was
Hanabi
looking
is
at our
first
older
generation
people.
Yeah,
immigrant.
her parents are immigrants. And
Yeah. The other guy's literally from there.
Yep.
Alright, shall we get going?
Yeah, let's get a little bit further before we stop.
All right. Now, Dolly's already made a good one. Particularly, I want Micah to roll again.
Okay.
See if you can find a nice place to stop for the night.
It'll be a 14.
Go on, Micah.
What shot? 24.
Ooh,
Well, you were half.
There was a 4 in it.
Yep. Yorick, you can tell daylight is starting to wane, so you don't want to make too much of a head start. But you do find a very, very nice clearing to camp in. It's even got a small watering hole for the horse bird.
Horse bird.
And the horse.
Well, is it the horse, comma, bird?
Okay. We should be able to set up a nice camp in this area.
Oh, this looks perfect.
Yep.
Well done.
Dolly, you hobble your horse so he can't get too far, and he just mows on over to take a drink.
So are we camping, or are we, I should put some quotations, camping?
We glamping.
I will always take the option of, and she copies the quotes, camping.
I don't think any of us can say no to that.
Okay.
It does have cozy in the name.
And she'll just pull out a piece of paper as the wind takes it. It
Draw
peers
a little
into
house.
into a Nimbus's cozy cabin.
Oof. And now I can move us to that screen just for our eyes. Sorry, stream.
Maybe someday.
But yeah, an online friend of mine named Tom was nice enough to make this because dear God knows I couldn't. I tried for days. It just looked like shit. I don't do buildings.
Mm-hmm.
God, this one does look so good though.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Everyone in.
Now I will ask because he's been rolling enough, any non-Yordic person or Dolly person, because they've been doing enough, want to try hunting or foraging at all, or you just want to use rations?
If I go hunting, there won't be anything left.
You throw a bomb and it's instantly fried chicken.
I'd love to go camping, but, hunting, but I'm tired.
Scrap throws a bomb at something. The explosion followed by and it's just fully cooked fried chicken.
Well, I've been sitting in the back of the cart for the past amount of time, so I'm gonna go head out for a while and try to see if I can find
you've been going on 15 hours?
For a fairly long while. That's a lot of sitting. I'm gonna go move and stretch around for a while. If anyone wants to come with, by all means.
Would you mind some assistance? I could go for a walk.
No, sure, why not?
So
Alright.
I'm seeing all of these tools, but also these tools.
As we're walking out, don't be surprised if we come back empty-handed.
All right,
Why is that?
It's trapped in the bathroom.
Yordrick, take a seat. We're playing chess.
Okay. Is it shift or control?
Okay. Now, for funsies, I want
It's
you to both
alt.
GM roll me for dragon chess, and we will announce what happens after those two, okay? I want some suspense. Yeah, remember, raw intelligence if you don't have proficiency.
Okay.
Scrap finishes with his bathroom visit, washes hands, comes back out, just is gonna now be judging you guys' game.
Mm-hmm.
Tieflings, if you would take us away.
So why was that, Flora?
Hmm?
You said don't be surprised if we come back empty-handed.
Do you know how long it's been since I've been hunting?
Not really.
Too long.
Well, it's like riding a horse. You never really forget, right?
I suppose.
All right. Well, let's see if we can find something. Preferably small, because if we have to bleed it, I don't want to be waiting forever.
Alright. Now, who wants to make an advantage survival check, or do you both want to try?
I can do
Mm,
advantage if you want. Or we can both do separate.
Go ahead and do the advantage.
Okay. Yeah, 18.
Alright. Do you have any hunting banter while I come up with something fun?
So, something to celebrate, huh?
Apparently?
Any idea what that might be?
I've been asking myself that since the fortune.
Really? Okay, so what have you been thinking about? Because you've been awfully quiet during the ride.
Hmm. Well, one thing that I've come to celebrate more often is just being a part of this group.
Hmm.
You know, friends, somewhat of a stable life. Not exactly stable, but it's better than what I had.
You consider this stable?
I do.
I mean, just the other day, I think Dolly thought she was going to drown in butter.
I have a consistent roof over my head. I'm fed. Drinks pretty much whenever I want. Good friends.
Okay, so you're stopping to appreciate the little things.
Mhm.
Nothing big, though. I'll be honest, I'm gonna warn you. I think Cedric's going to propose to you.
Huh?
Dolly was wondering if you were getting hitched already. I will admit I fed the rumor a little. Scrap's not the only one who can soak chaos in this group.
So, give me one moment. Did she hear that from somebody, or did you just
Oh no, she came
start
up.
that rumor?
Oh no, she came up with it all on herself. I just enabled it.
Has she said anything to anyone else?
Not that I know of.
Oh, good. I don't want
Although
her
we did
spreading
leave
any
all three of
ideas.
them alone in the cabin, so who knows? Think about it right now. She could be setting them all up, trying to get Scrap into a suit. For all we know.
You're trying to scare me right now, aren't you?
A little bit.
Mm-hmm.
It's good to keep you on edge. It'll sharpen your senses.
Yeah, it's working.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I do hear something.
And as What are you hunting with, Fistman?
In this case,
Do either of you have a bow?
don't need it. We are gonna, in this particular case, be hunting with some of the knives that I have, because I think I do have like 5 knives on me.
Yeah, you did get a lot of knives.
For some reason, I start with a lot of knives. They just never come up.
Got it. Not gonna use the whip to hunt.
That would be really weird.
Mhm.
Have to get
I
damn-
feel like Flora would just be there with magic missile on backup in case he misses.
Yes. As you hear something rolling in the bushes, right as one of you is about to say something pressing, as the knife falls by, you hear. I cannot make it. I cannot do animal noises, Chief. So
That's
I'm
close
gonna
enough.
guess turkey.
I don't know. What are you there, Turtle Man?
It's a bird of some kind. Alright, I'll reach under my coat and I'll pull out a couple of daggers and fling them.
No noise is made, but it does. Except the noise says, "Yeah, sounds like you hit something."
Poke out of the bush. Like a periscope, basically.
Do me a favor, Peleus, just to see how well you do, roll a dagger attack. I want just for the first one.
16.
Yep, good enough. As it looks like just the edge of the knife sheared the head off of a turkey.
Oh,
As there is now knives in its body. This is a medium-sized tom turkey.
oh, good. It can stop bleeding on the way back out as well.
It's good luck. You say you took the head off. Good luck getting it to stop bleeding.
Mm-hmm. Oh, there we go. Should be at least enough for a meal.
Yeah, I'm sure Dahlia can do something with it.
Mhm.
Yes. And Toma, if you'd like to tell them the results.
You know, Yordrick, you were doing really well in the first half, but when you took her knight, you kind of lost your left flank. You need to work on watching for those traps.
Oh, so I lost, unfortunately.
You lost 21 to 19.
Oh,
well
God.
done.
You played a good game, but not good enough.
Hmm. Maybe one of these days I'll show you a Wekingard game.
That'd be fun.
Cut this just punching each other in the arm.
Dahlia just activates Sunshine Fist. Okay.
No!
Let's play punchies.
Yeah, it's just punching. Oh, it's my favorite game. Just two people beating the shit out of each other.
So do I play the winner or the loser?
And who do you want to play?
Are the other two back with the turkey?
Yes, as Peleus enters in, having dripped a trail of blood behind him, but not into the house. He's better than that. He holds a headless dead turkey with some puncture wounds in the side.
Oof.
Like, this is a Thanksgiving dinner.
I hope you didn't puncture any organs.
I hope so, too.
We can try to.
Alright, we'll go out and skin it.
Alright.
I'm gonna have to pluck the feathers off and carefully remove the insides.
You know
Well,
what?
it's
Why
not
don't I
fun.
help you? I'm used to actually taking these things down, not so much the processing afterwards.
Alright.
Yeah, so
Dahlia
is
will
it-
step out with him, not wanting the blood
Yeah.
in there.
And to get you guys to come up with some dialogue. Scrap, now it's time to play winners, as Flora is also back home. Get Flora out of the cold. Now,
Or out of the void into the cabin.
let's say your order. I think he's got to play losers.
Whichever way he wants to do it, I can certainly try to beat the intelligence character.
Unless Flora wants to play Scrap and Dragon Chess.
I wouldn't mind a go when the board's free.
All right, Imp's characters head to head.
Flora,
Broden,
board's
the person
free.
who-
I guess
Oh.
I'm fighting Flora then, okay.
Yes. One of you just come out with it.
Walk into each other.
I'm just gonna pause because Tom, the person who made this cabin, says these are all great portraits, Broden, and as well as the graphics in the background.
Thank
Tom,
you.
He did all of this. All
Oh
right.
yeah, we're not on the cabin screen on the
No.
screen.
But they are making good use of it. So, Flora, Scrap, unless you have Dragon Chest, competing intelligence, please. Public.
Oh, we're doing public.
We're doing public.
Scrap will be playing a black for this chest game. Oh my god, I rolled so bad.
Okay, Flora. Ooh,
Oh,
tie.
12.
Roll again. We tie break here.
Perfectly matched.
18 versus 20.
23.
Scrap took his own advice.
Yeah, Scrap, you took your own advice and immediately used that to counter Flora. She seemed to use the same strategies as Dahlia did.
Scrap Stanford Gambit you.
I don't
Damn.
speak chess.
Isn't
I
that
don't
the
know
one
if
where you win in like 3 moves or something?
It's a very evil way to play chess where you if they play into it, you pretty much immediately win.
I only know one chess move and it's not appropriate.
You guys can watch it happen later.
Oh, good show, Scrap.
You're just looking at it, trying to keep up with how that happened. Oh.
Yeah, just because you can take out the queen doesn't mean that you should all the time.
Hmm.
And we're gonna cut to red and black outside.
Alright, so how'd your game go?
I won.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I expect nothing less of Aluda.
Mm-hmm.
After all, if you don't have a mind for tactics, then we're probably screwed.
But to be fair, I kind of leave that up to Flora. She was the, soldier, so that makes sense that she'd be able to do the tactics.
To be honest, we usually follow your plan or my plan.
Yeah, but I've gotten really accustomed to just being pointed at something and stab.
That does usually solve our problems.
Right?
I like it that way, though. It's so much more simpler.
It is. I just don't want to have to do that to anything that doesn't deserve it.
Well, what about a blood-sucking monstrosity who's enslaved their people?
Yeah, that one I have a harder time to justify not stabbing.
And the evil, nefarious creatures that prowl the dark halls of their evil castle?
Have you done some research beforehand?
No, I'm just sort of assuming that they have lackeys. I mean, come on.
God, I'm kind of hoping so. We don't get to fight as much as we typically do. And I've grown really accustomed and liking to kind of get into fights.
Well, we had a good fight back in Port du Loc.
True.
Don't usually have that much fun at temples.
True. Then again, I did have a pig guy come up and just try to curb stomp me into the ground.
Oh, right. Yeah, that did sort of happen.
Yeah.
How are you feeling, by the way?
Good. All healed from it.
Oh, that's good. You heal fast.
Yeah, I feel like pride hurt more than anything else.
I think that would have laid low of just about anyone in the group. They sort of came out of nowhere.
I don't know who was more pissed about it, myself after getting over it, or Inara for having it happen.
Alright. Does she feel everything you do?
Pretty much, yeah.
That's, a tad inconvenient.
Yeah, well, it explains temper. I don't know.
Shut up, AJ.
Never.
What did you say, AJ? Anyways.
That is classified.
Either way, better now, so...
Well, that's good. I mean, I'm used to healing myself rather quickly, so... Sometimes I have to
True.
remind myself not everyone else has the same luxury.
I kill for a natural healing factor. I can do it with magic, but...
Oh, it's good. Still hurts like a bitch after the fight, though.
I mean, yeah, it's magic. It's gonna hurt like hell.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's more like holding back the blood flow with pure concentration, pure willpower. After the fight and the adrenaline's gone and everything else, it becomes a lot harder.
Yeah, I can see that.
Still feel it all.
Oh yeah. Feels tender afterwards.
Mm-hmm. So, how do we start? How do we get from here?
Okay, well first... Honestly, it's a good thing you cut off the head. That is something that we just kind of had to do in general.
I know you have to bleed it. That's about it.
Yeah, but we won't have to bleed it for long.
Yeah, most of the blood is, if you look by the door, he left a bit of a trail to your guys' front door.
It doesn't take as much to bleed out an animal as people sometimes think. You can technically prepare most animals that you've killed in the field and prepare them to eat pretty quickly, if you don't mind some blood in your food. But, I mean, you're gonna get that anyways.
Well, then next time I go hunting, why don't you come with me and show me how?
I can do that. But first, we're gonna take this, and she pulls out a hatchet from her cooking supplies. We're gonna go right here, and she slashes it down as she takes more of the neck off of the turkey.
Oh no, the giblets!
Alright. Now we just got to defeather, and she'll start plucking feathers out of it. He goes, honestly, it's not too much of a process to do a turkey. We just got to make sure, and you got to be careful on this part. As she flips it around, gently cuts down the thing to take out the organs. Just got to make sure that you don't cut up any of the organs too bad, because if you hit the bladder, you might as well consider the meat completely ruined.
Oh, because then it'd be covered in bird piss.
Pretty much, yeah, and that's with any animal.
Ugh.
Yeah. See, I had to skin a deer one time, and unfortunately, the internals of the stomach got cut. So I had a lot of what it ate in the last couple days on me.
Oh, that sounds absolutely dreadful.
It was.
Most of the meat ended up being wolf food.
No, actually. Because you still have to think, besides some of the, you take care of it fast enough, the stomach acid won't affect the meat. And the food inside is really just, ground up grass, so...
Grass and berries and whatever else.
Yeah, so we just kind of removed it. It's really just any of the excrements you want to avoid getting into the meat. Though I still wouldn't recommend getting any of the stomach acid on it either.
That doesn't sound particularly appetizing.
Nope. She very quickly just kind of gets the turkey ready. And
you have a gutted, butterflied turkey.
Now the real trick is this. She'll reach into her pouch and grab a number of different cooking things. As she, you see her pull out some butter, some oil. You see some fresh lemons that she's pulling out, cloves of garlic, some freshly chopped parsley that she seemingly has in a bag. A small container with a label on it that says sea salt, and another container that says black pepper. And you see her just starting to kind of stuff the turkey and season it properly. As she gets out a small bag to bag it, she goes, "This is to help keep the moisture in too." As she kind of sews up the stomach, so that all the ingredients that she put into the bird are now trapped inside. And perfect. Now we just gotta let it cook.
Turducken.
Well, looks good to me.
Okay, turducken is actually terrible.
Oh, really?
Yes, you cook all three of those meats at different temperatures and times. So now, to make sure everything else is safe, it's just a dry, awful mess.
I was gonna say, if you actually cook them all inside each other, it'd be dry as hell.
Yeah.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, duck
Dahlia.
is supposed to be rare.
Dahlia is specifically in a recipe to avoid a dry turkey.
Let's see if she can pull it off, folks. Broden, roll your best skill.
I bet you could do something interesting if you cook
Second
them all
best, though.
separately and then let
Okay.
them sit for an
I was
hour.
gonna.
Can
that
I-
persuasion hand on plus
Can
10.
Can I argue advantage? Because I literally just named how you properly cook a turkey.
You sure can. I'm easy. You sure can.
Welcome to
18.
Choose Your Roll. You
GM'd it
get
with
random
8.
food tutorials.
Oh yeah, I definitely GM'd it. It's an 18 though.
Yeah, no, Dahlia did what only the rarest unicorn chefs can do. And you guys see her can smell it as Scrap and Flora just keep going back and forth in chess.
Dahlia
An actually
prepares.
moist turkey wafts through the air.
Dahlia prepares a side of rice to go with the turkey because we don't have potatoes or anything for mashed potatoes.
We don't have any gravy either.
That's why she has to be extra careful to keep that bird
Well,
not dry.
she's got. I will say you would have all the shit to make it. It's just butter, bone stock, and any sort of fat. Fat, flour, and
Oh, then we definitely have enough of that.
Yeah.
she'll make some
Flour
gravy
and the
for it too.
giblets.
yeah,
Yeah.
giblet gravy.
That was the weirdest Thanksgiving dinner I've ever.
She'll
been
make
to.
some giblet gravy then to go with it. She makes the
Yeah.
rice more for herself, to be honest.
Yes.
She just likes it with her meal.
As Dahlia just pops a big old turkey right here in the middle of the table.
Ooh.
I say this
Oh,
should
this smells
definitely keep
lovely.
us fed. Good
Yeah.
job, you two.
George, I feel like you can eat full now.
I can what?
You can eat till you're full with Dahlia's food now.
Oh, that's good. Sorry, I'm distracted by dog. She's making a lot.
Never apologize for a dog. We here at Choose Your Roll do not abide by apologizing for dogs being dogs.
So
All
how'd
right.
the game go?
So yeah, who won?
Oh, Scrap one.
You know, that actually kind of surprises me.
Scrap, you're gonna have to officially teach me how to play this someday for real, though.
Flora was treating it like an army advancing. I was treating it like a game.
Shrugs her shoulders. As some habits I can't change.
Oh yes, the Michelangelo philosophy.
Hmm.
Well, I've heard of beginner's luck here. Why don't I scooch in over here? Pick up and I move. Why don't I play you while I'm eating? I have
Okay.
no idea what I'm doing, and I'll only be half paying attention. Should be easy.
Which one of you alpha males gets a leg?
Boy.
Which
Scrap?
two of you?
Scrap will attempt to teach you to play while playing.
Teach Peleus or Dahlia?
I mean, everyone can listen in, but he's just
No, yeah,
playing
this is
with
not
Peleus.
exclusive, but he said you, so.
Well, he's playing with Peleus, so he's teaching Peleus how to play as he's playing. So
Okay,
basically, every time something moves, he stops and explains about why and how it can move them.
I'm half paying attention while eating.
Okay,
I
alright.
got enough to get the basic pieces.
Learning a game is a 4-segment clock, because nearly inconsequential. So, Grap, I will let you roll a dragon chess set, and we'll subtract from 30.
So Dahlia's definitely trying to learn.
Winner here gets the turkey legs.
Oh my god.
Hey.
Okay. First, a raw intelligence from Peleus. Actually,
Oh, they-
you can't win, can you?
Yeah, that's the
I'm
My
going to
goodness,
say.
you
I
somehow
am-
found a way.
I
I'm
am
going to
too
say.
absorbed in turkey. I
No,
barely-
that wasn't for learning. It's
Oh.
wisdom to learn. So those who are watching may do so, but Peleus will do so with disadvantage
Yeah.
and minus a D4 because you got a 0.
Yeah.
16!
Dahlia
Dahlia's Dahlia's technically 10 above.
Wait. Can I roll the d4 and get a 0 again? Ah, 1.
Peleus just tries to. He actually sets the turkey leg, knocking over his own king. Oh wait, was that not a plate?
I think that means you weren't.
Right.
Right?
Yeah, it does. But huh.
It's a weird game.
Peleus, you could have at least
Toma.
pretended to be interested.
Toma, please narrate Scrap's internal monologue right now.
I think I know most of the pieces too.
I want to hear what's going through his head when this fucker gets a 0.
Hey, I got a 1 on the wisdom.
I've never seen someone try to move their pawn backwards before.
Someone
he-
just need to reposition one.
Oh, this is internal monologue there. and as Peleus pulls up a strict leg, now the board's a little greasy.
Ugh.
Thank God.
That's fine,
That
all-
is just
is
made
every-
from the house.
Yeah, everything will just get ejected out when we're
Yep. As no rations are written off, turkey is a lot of food, but with Yordrick's appetite, it is completely eaten bare.
Dahlia
just gonna
does take the. She bags up the carcass because you can make that into a broth later,
Smart girl.
and she's also going to take the second turkey leg.
And yoink. Yeah,
Strap's just chewing on whatever bits of turkey he's got, and everyone else around him is learning chest from him.
Who wants to do the wishbone with Dahlia?
All right, who wants it?
Hmm?
Wishbone. I got one end. Who wants the other?
What is that all about?
You each take one end of it, you make a wish, and then you pull it apart, and whoever gets the bigger piece broken off, your wish will come true.
It's the most morbid way of making a wish that I know of.
Mhm.
Well, I think I was told about some mysticism or something later on in life, so may as well give it a try. Why not?
Maybe this
Alright,
is it. Maybe you win here and all your wishes come true.
I thought I
Lucky.
only got one.
Flat D20's best on best. Let's go.
What is it? Oh,
Flat
flat
D20.
Flat
Okay.
D20.
Flat roll, baby.
18.
10. He gets the
As
bigger.
Peleus using his maximum upper body strength. Yoink.
Hey, look at that. See?
Hmm.
Perfect.
Well,
No,
that
'cause-
hasn't come true yet.
Message me what Peleus wishes for. I want to know. This will
I'll
be
have-
considered.
I will certainly think about it. Give me a minute.
You have 5.
Okay.
Dahlia just starts picking her teeth with some of the bones. Just
Yes, Dahlia, as you basically set the thing on a pot to gentle simmer overnight, everyone retires to their hammocks except Dahlia, who gets bed privileges.
Meanwhile, Scrap just devouring the marrow.
Mm.
Just gnawing on the bones.
I'm trying to remember. Do snapping turtles eat bones?
Probably.
I'm pretty sure they eat anything that fits in their mouth.
Yeah.
I think they can
Yordrick
snap.
just has probably like a thigh or something, and he's just eating it like a burger. Just full bite through it.
Cat, you better not let Yordrick get on the bunk above you.
Oh no, no, I'm taking the top bunk.
That's just a safety issue in general.
it's
The
just
shells
No.
go through the fabric, threatening to scrape against her nose.
it's like a spike trap just set above her. If that hammock gives out, it's just shink.
Yeah, that's just a general safety issue. You don't put the bigger person on top.
Unless you're in prison.
Anyways,
Yeah, sorry, I was just telling somebody, here, choose your role. Here's our brand. Let's roleplay a turkey dinner.
you like the small stuff in D&D. Come on.
Hey,
here's a
to some
tutorial on
people,
how to
this
prepare
is an adventure. To us, the most fantastical thing is getting all this sleep.
Right.
Yeah, spectacular.
Anyways,
Yeah.
That's the
I
real
wish.
fantasy of any D&D.
So, are there watches while you're out and about, or just sleep?
I'll stay
I mean,
up for at least.
things
After
can't
a
enter
turkey
here
din-
unless
yes,
like,
they can.
break it, right?
They can try.
no.
Micah, Micah, please know it's a locked door, but it's still just a door.
So I want to point out,
Um,
Nimbus's Cozy Cabin is just the house. There is no magical barrier like the initial spell that keeps things out.
we're
Yeah.
that cabin that somebody walks by in the middle of the night and then comes back a couple of days later and is gone and they're very confused.
Yep.
Yeah, it's like,
Gonna think it's a witch's hut.
people! Poof.
Go.
Flora will just do like her regular, she'll be up after 4 hours, so
Yeah.
I'm
Alright, I just wanted to check. Yes, yeah. Micah, this is just wood. Most things could get in here.
Yeah, that's what I was pretty much saying.
really
Like,
want to.
I
things
think
can get in here, but they'd have to break in.
Dahlia, I think, is out for the night after eating
Yeah.
a turkey for dinner.
Let's say the tryptophan kicks in as it is a snoring chorus in this cabin. Somehow it harmonizes. But the next day of your multiple of your very long journey, you all get up and you stretch. This is one of the best sleeps you've had due to the full tum-tum and sleep-inducing whatever the fuck tryptophan is. Hormone?
Anyways.
Flora would start making coffee
It's
when she
amino
thinks
acid.
everybody starts getting up.
Thank you, Delma. I will remember this. Yeah, as Flora starts making coffee, and right next to it on the stove is a big old simmering pot of turkey stock.
Perfect.
So, are we waking up, or?
I assume so.
Okay, I was just wondering.
Scrap
nothing.
just sneezing from under the covers. What
is
does that
this
smell? It smells good.
That would be a combination of coffee and turkey stock.
In the same pot?
Maybe.
No, Scrap, they're separate.
I was gonna say, you guys can't complain about my coffee and then do that.
No, this is just plain normal coffee.
I will say all those lingering in bed, especially Dahlia would know this instinctively. This spell's on a ticking timer now.
Yeah, Dolly is quickly doing her hair and just walks out and goes, "Alright, guys, get your shit because this place is about to pop out."
Mm-hmm.
Blaze still asleep in the hammock, like arm laying over the
Yep.
side, his face covered with the book Dahlia gave him, like halfway through,
This thing is about to.
just covering his eyes.
Yeah, I'd like to point out this to you, Kat.
Bathroom?
Bucket.
Bucket. No, he's got the book.
You can move it. Sorry, Toma, continue.
No, I thought you were pointing also to the bathroom.
Well, no, I was pointing to the bucket. You can move the book, Cat.
I'll just sneak over to Dahlia
Hmm.
while she's getting coffee. Peleus is pretty out right now.
Yeah. He really needs to get up.
Do we have time for a prank?
She checks her watch.
Yes, but there's two things we could do here.
Mm-hmm.
One, I think I'm following you on this one. Bucket of water.
Mm-hmm.
Two, we leave him in here and we see how far and how fast he gets launched out.
Does it do damage to people when it expels?
Yeah.
Yeah. It
Oh,
wouldn't
but
kill
it
him, but it
shrinks
definitely would hurt him.
Yeah, it shrinks. It doesn't just pop, it shrinks.
It typically with spells like this, when eventually you have no more room for it to collapse in on, it will shoot you out at a fast speed towards any direction.
Okay.
Probably the things repair when they're in here and they're broken.
Yes.
Yep.
Pulls out a knife and points at rope.
What?
Let's just stick with plan A,
The
Ghostface.
hammock so he falls out of it.
Alright, Flora, I'll leave it up to you.
I'm taking
10
bucket.
seconds to pull the trigger before I say
Okay,
he wakes
bucket.
up. 10.
All right, I'll
We
grab
said
the
bucket.
book. You dump the water.
Yep.
Well, no, I'm grabbing the book. You jump the water. It's your plan.
Okay.
She'll carefully grab the book off of him.
You see Peleus staring back up in your face.
Y'all
I am
did.
still dumping the water.
Wait.
Yeah,
No.
last time.
Real quick. She sees that, puts the book slowly down, reaches up, closes his eyes, and walks away.
Yeah, no take backs. I'm sorry, Flora.
I
Mhm.
want to see if he's actually just sleeping with his eyes open.
By doing
Well-
what?
Too late. As cold soapy water is now all over Peleus.
You know what? It wasn't
Morning.
leaving me in here to be crushed. I think we're making progress.
He was allowed to be awake whenever he said. I was never going to stop him.
I was doing
I do like
like,
the
you would
lips
try
both
something.
staring you down.
Dolly's just gonna go up to the place. Goes, well, you can feel happy that this one wasn't my plan, and then she's gonna just walk outside.
Yep, Dahlia gets outside.
Well, like
Yeah,
you said, Flo, we are such great friends. I go over and I hug Flora, still completely soaked to the bone.
Oh,
We're such great friends, right?
You got a wet butt.
come on.
Yordrick will come over and just try to pull the liquid off with prestidigitation as much as he can.
Grab the water and pull it off.
Yordrick, as you try, you can hear the house getting smaller.
Yeah, it is actively shrinking around all of
Probably
you.
go.
Currently, the far wall is right here.
He's just slowly being pushed out.
Yep, by the house itself.
Oh, Scraps
Oh
left.
no, Scrap!
Just walks out as the door is him size.
As boy, you look over, and Tofu makes eye contact and slurps a squirrel tail like spaghetti.
Ooh.
Well, I assume breakfast has been taken care of.
Tofu.
Imagine Dolly looks over and just sees her horse chewing grass.
Yeah, your horse looks up and wind blows its mane majestically. It almost sparkles in the sunrise.
All right, we got another day's travel. Flora, let's hook them up, or I guess mine, up, and let's get going.
Mm-hmm.
As you do so, give me a driving check, an animal handling check from Flora, and a survival check from Yordrick. Let's get lost.
Yo.
I wonder if there's some kind of soap potion I could make that would have basically
21!
worked like prestidigitation.
Dahlia drives so well.
Wouldn't that
Yeah,
just be a
the-
bottle filled with soap?
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
9.
13.
Hey, Yordrick, it's fine. Yordrick rolled enough for something to happen again.
Now, you see, what you'd do is you'd pour it over yourself and it would just clean you off and not leave you soaking wet.
Oh, you mean like an instant bath potion? You could probably sell those.
Leave-in shampoo. So, Flora, this was to see if you noticed something in Tofu's behavior. You do not. Dahlia, they see you rolling, and they hating.
Leave me rolling.
Yeah, so it's just like, literally, leaning back, one hand on the reins, just chilling. She is such a proficient driver.
At one point, you look up there, you see she's passed completely the fuck out.
Yeah.
Mm.
But still, like, her arm moves
Nope.
slightly as the road makes a curve as the
Yeah.
horse goes.
Unfortunately, let me roll the magic d6 of outside encounters.
Congratulations, Yordrick. You've invited death onto us all.
Oh, you
And then
kind
get
of have.
hard.
Thank you, Yordrick.
Let
See
me,
you in the
let me-
afterlife.
Let me move to a map.
I mean, you saw my
Hilarious.
fortune. I gotta get my witch character ready.
Peleus, do you have an actual coin on you?
Yes, I do. Give me a sec. It's like 2
Flip
feet
it.
away.
And my One Piece coin.
What's on your One Piece
Well-
coin?
Luffy, gear second on one side, and a berry symbol in the
Well, I'll say,
Other.
yeah,
I'm back and I have
have.
a coin.
Okay, flip it. So yeah, Roden got me some with Ace and Saba.
Yep.
They stay inside of my Mara Marinoi for obvious reasons.
Heads.
Fear of tarnish?
Okay. No, because it's their fruit. As let me just. Okay, yep, you get this one. That's a fun map.
Where are we in a river?
There will not be a cart and animals on this map because that means they're targets if we do.
Fair enough.
As you hear a rumbling in the ground up ahead, as dirt does begin to pick up, you've
Oh,
been
no.
here before.
Not
Oh
again.
gosh darn it.
It's so cute.
What the fuck? What is their creature type? I thought they were monstrosities.
Bullets?
Yes.
I think,
I think
aren't they
they're
like what's the word? It's not monstrosity. It's like a fucking. It's like what wizards make.
Abomination?
Yeah, not abomination. It's something else.
Well, aberration means not from here.
Yeah, it's not aberration.
Also,
but-
Monstrosities
Broden-
is the one that's created by wizards.
Was
Also, Broden, we're stalling because I have to find the damn thing.
That's not what I was saying.
Oh, I thought you were trying to get things going. I was like,
No.
it's simple. I'm Stalin. There we go. Really?
It's not a good thing.
Aberration?
Yeah.
Colin? I wouldn't want to be that guy.
Oh, it is monstrosity. You had it right. As I'm just gonna drag you guys on there. Yours abouts as here's, as it does just sort of rumble up in front of you.
Because Dahlia would be the first one in front.
Yeah,
she's driving.
and I'm just gonna find good combat music.
Flora, you're separate on Tofu, so you'd probably be off to the side or something, I would think.
I assume I'd be up there with Dahlia because I'm navigating.
Yep, I guess I'd be one space back or so, give or take. It's kind of hard to position a card on a...
Yeah, so we are.
I imagine Scrap would probably be like right behind Peleus here.
Burden, if you
Somewhere
wouldn't
on
mind taking us over.
Yeah, sorry.
No, you're fine. I'm just.
The magic
we are.
eye word.
I'm announcing to the world that combat has begun. As
Time
I
for-
get a 1.
Good old Peleus initiative. Oh, okay, I guess we're doing this now.
Where'd Toma go? Oh no, he's abandoned you.
Oh, 16.
I'm not
The
on
world
this thing
needed
yet,
him
that's
most.
why. Get on there, jeez.
I like it
Oh,
better when Scrap just abandons the party.
No, I'm not fighting this one. This one's on you guys.
Nonsense, get in there, Scrap, shovel.
Well, Dahlia, beat up my land shark before I get a turn.
Better do it in one strike.
Dahlia's seen these things be horrifically dangerous before, though.
Yeah, you've seen these things dig down and yoink Flora.
And seeing that this thing is near her horse, she is spirit guarding.
I would say, yeah, fair. Say the horse not be threatened.
Well, I can choose not to hit the horse or anything, so
No, I'm
it's
saying like the horse would not be threatened.
pretty much everything
Fail.
but the creature is
Okay, I have
Immune.
marked off HP. As
Alright.
yes, a cloud of multicolored angels just start to JoJo beat the shit out of this land shark.
and she'll move there. Sword and draw her
okay.
sword. It's a bonus action.
Yes, sir. Mr. Peleus.
Alright, well, in that case, we're gonna go ahead and bonus action.
So I'm just gonna move Flora on top of Yordrick because her dex is absolutely higher.
Oh yeah,
we're gonna
definitely.
bonus action
sure
this. So
everyone has higher dex than I do.
2 bludgeoning, piercing, slashing, real quick.
Okay. Please continue that one. Think of who I'm gonna burrow and just grab.
Oh no. And then we're just gonna jump up out of the chair, get out of that, and go try to bonk him on the head with a stick.
Okay, please try. +2.
Yeah, for a 16.
A 16 unfortunately misses as you try to go down with it, but it deflects off of its head as it's just covering its eyes from the harsh sudden light.
Alright, and second thing, natural 20.
That'll hit 28.
For,
Whew.
A lot. 22.
yep, 22 points of damage.
Okay, understood. Thankfully,
Yep, magical if it matters.
It does
I don't know,
not,
I've never
but-
actually fought one of these things before.
It does not, but thankfully I've customized the bullet a lot of the vanilla stat blocks when we haven't been doing things.
I see. And that will be it for my turn.
Now they all have Spanish as a language.
Oh no.
See.
Hey, Flora.
Go on, save us, cat.
Oh boy.
Quick 9th level magic missile.
Like, actually, though.
Here's the version of Flora with the funny subclass.
Actually, I think I'm gonna go for a little bit more possible control if I can. So I'm gonna step over to the side.
Oh, and that triggers nothing.
I just tried to control click target like it was Fantasy Grounds.
Here's the second bullet.
We're gonna
Oh,
go
one
with
too?
the
Okay.
Ray of Frost.
As yeah, you let loose a white stream of energy from your hand. Place a wish for a second one of these. 25 does hit as you smack into its side, hitting for 5 cold. Okay.
Mhm. And its speed is reduced by 10 until the start of my next turn.
And
Oh,
the speed
no,
is
it'll-
halved by the Spirit Guardian.
Mm-hmm. That's fine. That doesn't affect how high it can jump, right?
It's, I believe, just half movement.
Well, normally jumping is part of your movement, but if they have a specific ability that is not part of their movement, it would not affect it.
Unless it requires them to move a certain distance, in which case...
Sorry. Toma, can you repeat that with just a yes or no? My chair arm...
I don't know the bullet stat block, so it depends on how their stat block works.
Well, it's just... Okay, I'm gonna say it doesn't, because it's without running starts.
Okay, then, yeah, if it's just they straight up get this as extra movement, then it wouldn't affect it.
Cool. Your turn, madam?
Yeah.
Yordrick!
So last time we fought these things, it ran away.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say no, it doesn't get to do that this time, as I'm going to throw some chains. Well, no, come on.
Man, we really said fuck this thing in particular.
Yeah, I say, damn, this is just a wild animal, too.
Hey, it came after us.
Yeah, it's a predator, and you guys are
Coming
all in
right
the
for
food.
us, Ned.
You guys are all in the food chain.
He's not attacking
As I
it, but it is near
now
my horse.
stricken it with chains, I step over here, I slam my war pick into the ground as emerald chains just wrap around this creature.
Alright, alright. I'm expending resources, at least. Is that your turn, sir?
Yeah.
Crap, do I get a turn?
My resources are renewable.
So,
I think I'm gonna fire his next attack at Tony.
this one's going for Tony.
Just blows up.
So these guys have, like, tremors and stuff, right?
I'm not telling you.
I mean, we've seen him burrow, so it's about the best we got.
Did the manacles actually attach to it?
They're energy chains, but yes.
I mean, it says manacles in the description, that's why I asked.
Yes, but as in its movement is not hampered, it's not actually handcuffed by anything.
Yeah, it's
I'm
not restrained.
going to attempt to freak it out so it causes a ton of damage to itself. And I'm gonna throw a firecracker right here.
Alright, did we ever establish how those work, my guy?
I assumed they were just, like, meant to be for a distraction or fun.
I'd imagine it's probably just an intimidation check.
Loud noise.
Say we'll see if you get distracted. So his perception versus your intimidation. 15 for me.
I wonder how this'll go. 5.
Oof.
By the way, you guys have never seen him throw one of these before, so all of a sudden there's just a little thing over here just going nuts with explosions.
Dolly just smiles at it.
It reminds her of home.
Usually he does bigger versions of that.
Yay! This thing. Okay, wisdom save.
Yep.
Natural 20. I take
He'll
half.
take half of this. So half of
Well,
13.
He does do bigger
We'll call
ones,
that
but I
we'll
wanted
call
to
that
see
a
what
7. Sound
happened.
fair?
Yeah, that's fair.
Can't do math. Well, that. Jesus Christ! I cannot subtract today. Cool. You ordered all that damage because I'm coming for the little one.
Okay, how many 5 feet is it moving?
30.
Enough.
It can do that with its speed halved and...
Standing leap. Without a running start.
Yay.
30 feet.
Yeah.
Up to 15 feet.
Mhm.
So it's got one chain from. So it has 5 chains on it, and it's gonna break a chain every 5 feet. So.
All of them.
Yep.
Yeah. So that's gonna be.
You're not gonna kill it, so I'm fine.
12. Ah. Eh,
That's
not
so
the best
fine
roll,
with me.
honestly.
That's
Yeah, pretty
why
bad
we
roll.
don't-
Oh
That's why
well.
we hate D12s in this house.
They serve one purpose, and that's barbarian HP.
Yep, I've always hated D12s.
Hello, friend. Let's see. It can land in a space that can contains one or more persons, so he gonna land here. And you get deadly leaped. Sorry, he gonna land. I can't get both of you.
Thank God we spread
Oh.
it out.
Yeah.
Basically,
So,
guys.
Scrap, why don't you make a Dex or a Strength save if you want to do Strength?
Hey,
Unfortunately, there's screw this happens, and that thing leaps over everyone's heads, landing on top of your little buddy. Let's see, that'd be as it's claws into that's gonna be 66 plus 8. I love the Boulette. It's such a fun monster.
It has potential for a lot of damage.
It's also like a literal Garchomp.
I can't apply statuses to myself.
Take 33, buddy. As you are knocked on your fanny.
Oh, that's not right.
He's got negative HP. I've killed him.
Oh god.
I'm used to playing Foundry where I can have it do the math for me.
No automation. We can do math in this
Oh,
house.
I miss fantasy grounds. I've no
None of that heresy.
Go ahead, AJ, kill me.
No, I'm gonna roll something for it.
Hit the
Let
goal.
me see. So, Valley Scrap, you are prone.
I can't add statuses to myself. It's not letting me. That one works. Oh, now it's working. I don't know why it wasn't
Cool.
working before.
Cool. It came here for an easy meal, and I'm sorry, it's a predator. Predators work on very easy math. You guys are not it, as it's gonna start digging a little. It is now it's now 25 feet underground. So,
When the speed was reduced, wasn't it?
by 5. Half
Oh.
while it's in here.
Okay.
Well, it also had the flat reduction from.
Yeah,
for
which is minus what, 10?
Yeah, minus
Mhm.
10.
Yeah, it has a burrow speed of 40 vanilla.
And
Dear
it,
goodness.
and it would have used its move speed from the jump. That's how jumping just works, ordinarily.
Alright then. Well, let me see.
Because it's like if you end a turn midair without enough movement to complete your jump, you stay midair and complete the jump.
Oh, it turns out he only moved 25 feet. But,
Okay.
let's see. 25 minus 8. He digs a little 5-foot hole.
Does it have
Sorry, go
scrap, or is it like?
No, it's just Scrap is also in the 5-foot hole. He does not have him trapped, but due to the size and the fact that he can occupy the same space.
Can we see it still in the hole?
You can. Dolly cannot.
Unless she approaches, obviously.
Yeah, it's literally just because you're a little farther out.
Yeah.
Speaking of Dahlia.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
You try to fire him, you cracker.
Go on.
I wish Horus
I
moved
think
with
it
you.
does take the 3d8 from.
I'm
From landing on top of Scrap?
No, from her moving into it with the area.
Oh, yeah.
Whenever-
Enters it for the first time or starts its turn. This is not the first time, so no.
Yeah.
It's the first time on its turn, isn't it?
No, it's both. It's the first time, period.
It will take it to
And
start of its
start-
turn. But
Yeah, on start of its turn, yes, but
That's why she hasn't
what's-
dropped
that's
it.
why you can't just walk back and forth with Spirit Guardians.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like the first time on your turn, like they would take it. So it's
Yeah.
only one instance, but like anyways. Yeah.
She. Like, can she tell it's clearly just running away?
It's trying.
She's, I guess, just gonna try to hit it with her katana. She'll get her other sword, and this will be with the first one. 19?
Yes.
4
As you
9
slash
slashing
down.
and 4 radiant.
And it lets out a roar as you smack it in the back.
And she's gonna try to stab it with the other one.
Okay, and Wakazashi in. Well, an
12.
unfortunate miss. Okay.
And that's going to be her turn.
All right, Peleus. Obviously, this predator seems like you guys are worth. You guys are making him spend more energy than you guys are all worth to eat.
Yeah, if I were to use the whip's ability to snare, could I potentially basically, like, pull Scrap out of this?
Does it do damage?
Normally it requires the attack, which we've ruled as doing damage before, but...
Then it'll hurt him.
Okay, I was gonna say, otherwise I could just make, like, an athletics check or something. I don't know if that's... Grapple...
I'm gonna say... He's knocked flat, so this would... Using the whip to grapple him at all would hurt him.
Okay, I really wouldn't. Alright,
he's flat on his ass.
Okay, gotcha. Oh, I thought it had to him grab.
No, he is prone, just in a hole.
Okay, can I just go over and grab him, pull him out?
You can, but no, it's forced movement, so it will not trigger that, but, hold on.
I mean, it would get an opportunity attack on me if
Yeah, so say on you, yes. On him, no, because he is being force moved. And we stand by that rule.
Okay. In that case, that I will try to grapple the Scrapple.
I'm gonna say it's gonna be an athletics check against his AC.
11.
He's prone, isn't that with advantage?
Oh yeah, it would be with advantage. Yeah.
Yep.
That
Grab
was
the
a
14 hit.
attack roll.
No.
No.
You just had to have armor, didn't you?
As you try to grab him, your footing is a little loose on this very loose gravel. He's slippery.
Okay, yeah, in that case, then we're just gonna bonus action and exhaustible, because that's all I really got for action economy right now. I tried Scrap, sorry.
Ms. Flora?
Level 3 magic missile.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Damn, I was really hoping for another 4 because I've been just. Like...
Yeah, me too.
Let's see, 8, 10, 15. Okay, you can take 15 damage. That's pretty easy for me.
He made these things immortal.
No, I didn't! I gave him a little more hit points. I compensated for 5 player characters.
Yeah, I was gonna say, we are 5 dudes.
Yes. Nothing has base HP anymore.
And we are a bag of hammers as well, so...
Even Peleus will get more HP.
Just gotta be careful, Scrap's
that's my
pretty
turn.
vindictive when he's that slow.
Yeah, that's why I don't want to be right here, but...
So, would you like to move, Cat?
No, she'd stay right there.
Mr.
Trying to keep an eye on Scrap.
It's not trying to eat Scrap. It's not trying to, like, it does not have him like a bone.
Yeah,
in
but
his
she's
mouth.
not gonna, like...
Okay,
Yeah.
so he's not
lose sight
gonna
of him.
go underground dragging Scrap with him.
Well, if he keeps digging, Scrap just kind of goes with.
Oh, okay.
That's, you know, when you're staying in a hole and the hole gets deeper.
Yeah.
Scrap accidentally becomes king of the mole man.
Would I... Trying to think, because...
I know, would you?
I don't know, that's a good question.
Those are energy readings.
Could this... I'm double checking one of these spells, hold on.
He's the warlock. I wonder what he's doing, guys.
He's got a whole spell slot left, AJ. I don't know, man. He's at
Why?
half power still.
Well, why you gotta make fun of me?
I'm making fun of you.
It's
More
a bad
change.
class.
It's the class.
It's a
I'm
very
discriminating
bad class.
everybody.
It's okay, Micah.
Okay.
No one else
Think
here.
of him
but-
like a big rock.
Yeah, I might just...
Boy,
And what, eat him?
up big.
Oh, yeah. I mean, maybe.
Pep-
What now?
I guess I'll just double hit it trying to...
Okay, so you
Unless
climb
I-
down in the hole.
Oh, I have to,
Because
like,
it's 5 feet
roll.
away and 5 foot down.
Okay,
I only had 5 feet to burrow with.
that's fine. Would I be able to use my war pick and kind of like hook Scrap and pull him out?
I'm going to allow an athletics check against his armor class, but it takes your entire action. Careful not to crit him or you'll hurt.
Go ahead, Micah.
Crit fail or crit succeed?
Yep.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm not trying to attack him. I'm literally.
Oh,
just
I
trying to,
know,
like,
but it's still a pointy
hook underneath
war
his
pick.
arm and pull him up.
No, but the war pick is still pointy.
Yeah, I guess.
Stabs him straight in the kidney for leverage.
Okay, if 14 didn't get him, I don't. Yeah, I'll just try to pull Scrap out because he's more important than killing this creature.
Okay, so athletics check versus Scrap's armor class.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Hey, Scrap, you get hit by a 6?
No.
Okay.
You're just fumbling around as the dirt is collapsing, and I'm just trying to hook underneath your arm and pull you up.
Yeah.
Grab on!
Scrap, would you like to stand up, sir?
Stand up, Draconic cry. Where the hell do you think you're going, you dusty fuck?
I knew this was coming.
Devil.
And then I put as many of these dice into
Oh,
my palm as I can.
no.
Ouchie.
Hey, what's the blast radius, guys? Because let's see if all these close people.
Well, Flora,
It's 5 feet.
No.
So I think we're all fine.
You're all fine, but you may fall in a hole. He does double damage to objects.
I do. So it's technically disadvantage because I'm within 5 feet, but also advantage because I scrimmed at him. So this is
straight
just
roll.
a normal roll.
Yep.
Cool, you get to get chomped next turn.
12.
A 12, unfortunately, as you shake it up and you throw it down, it just hits him on the head, and he tilts his head at you.
Damn it.
He nudges it right back at you.
Aww. Adorable little murderer.
Throws it
I
back
like
to
it.
Strap and it just blows up him only.
Go ahead,
Dolly
try.
likes these things.
Dolly does love these things. They're so cute.
You're a guard comp. I love it. Now, is that your turn, sir, or do you want to risk an opportunity attack? Because, woo-hoo.
I was really hoping that would work.
He's like, shit.
I could have left.
Shit, that usually
Ooh.
works.
So when Spike comes back to bite him, and he goes, right.
He
Spite
could have
usually-
he could have disengaged.
Anyways.
Spite is usually enough to get scrapped through
And
everything.
I like
Surprise.
scurry up out of the hole.
That's an opportunity attack, but yeah.
Sure.
Okay. 17.
Oh.
Yeah, it's
Take 25. As
cool. Reaction not die to that.
yeah, love
God.
reaction, not die. I've spent it for a week.
Oh my god.
As so Scrap, you are at 1. Would you say it is fair that the fact that since it almost bit you in half, you'd fall down?
I don't wanna.
It's gonna try to fuck off, so. But you don't want it? Okay, I'll keep that in mind, champ.
I'll try and not slip back down, but if you're gonna make
Oh
me-
no, you're not gonna slip back down, just like at Flora's feet.
Ow.
As yeah, you guys see this thing's beak almost snap your kobold in 2.
Oof.
As I'm gonna roll a wisdom saving throw if you don't mind, Roden.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna matter either way, but
No, I don't know. 12.
fail.
Oh.
6. Oh my god, that was awful damage.
2, 3.
Right, bye again.
Bye, bullet. See you next time we journey.
At
Yeah.
20 feet, actually, it's going to dash action. Back to 40 feet with him.
Okay,
Wanna see
bye.
how much damage this would have done.
It would have lived.
Yeah,
You guys
it would've
got
lived
that
anyway.
thing down to 24.
Oh my god. We got bullet ingredients though. Like, oh.
Mm-hmm. It would have been made very good plate armor.
Mm-hmm. Could have got.
Well, let me stop the combat music. As you guys see, Scrap's insides are slowly leaking out.
Scrap, those potions you got?
No, don't use those.
I
Like-
was-
This
This
is-
is one
Consumable
up the healers
resource.
It's gonna hurt him no matter what.
Yeah, it's gonna hurt no
Like-
matter what.
Like, this isn't just blood. This is innards going out.
Yeah, Scrap, that's gonna hurt like a bitch. I give him a stick to bite onto.
Yeah, this is going to hurt you a lot, Skoma.
No,
you,
give
brother.
me someone's arm.
No. Fuck that.
Boulette
will
comes
li-
back up.
Flora would put her hand out for Scrap.
To bite you?
Don't. I will snap your wrist.
No, we're using the magic item stick for this.
Okay, so yes, Peleus, you find a stick off the ground, and you basically give it to him like a bridle. As, Dahlia, you see your friend is fading fast as your healing energy pours through your hands. Toma, this is some of the worst pain you have ever felt, as you can feel your body recontracting, your innards getting pushed back in as your flesh stitches back together.
Just biting on the stick.
And with that, let's take a break. I cannot see where astrology planet was coming from. They put people in camps.
Or Reddit planet.
Yeah, no, Reddit planet too.
I don't think I was there for a
All
planet.
right. We're back.
Okay.
We're back.
Right.
We're back, and Scrap is passed out from the pain.
I will pick
Oh,
him up
boy.
and get him comfy in the cart.
At least he didn't bite off his own tongue.
We need to try to move with him in the back of the cart.
Are you
Just the
suggesting
eels.
we stop here where we know this thing
I did-
hunts?
I don't think that'd be the best idea. We could probably stop for like 10 minutes, but besides that,
Yeah, I'll put him in the cart. There's some
If
fruit
10
on
minutes,
these
you
trees over
say.
here. I think maybe they might be worth picking something off.
Yeah, let's. I agree. 10 minutes. Everybody, catch your breath. Let's make sure Scrap is comfortable.
Where did George fix this?
Yordrick,
I'm just rubbing my hands together.
maybe perhaps you and Peleus wants to pick out some of the pears from the trees, and while me and Flora keep watch of the wagon.
We can certainly do that as I
That's
start
fine.
pulling out my ladder.
You just have one of those?
More food
Yes,
for the road.
I have a magical folding ladder.
I wanted to give him a chance to use it. Right here is plums, by the way.
Ooh.
Grab a little bit of
Are
everything.
these just wild right next to each other?
You don't know what happened here.
That's a good question.
I mean, Micah, fruit trees do just grow sometimes.
Yeah, but pears and plums are.
You've
Never
been Johnny.
I don't know, is
Appleseed,
Yordrick a
Jeff.
botanist? Would he question this?
No,
Yeah,
he
actually,
wouldn't. I
knowledge
am.
nature.
I'm not a botanist. I'm just gonna see fruit.
Monkey is gonna climb the tree and eat the fruit.
Exactly.
Okay,
Just
so I want a survival check from each of you.
Yeah! 13.
15?
13.
I said, did you want to whip yourself?
No.
You want to whip Micah?
I don't know, Micah, do you want to be whipped? I always ask for consent first.
No.
Dolly, would you like to inspire the turtle?
She'll inspire the turtle.
Yay.
Well,
Oh,
use
um,
it.
Hold
Yeah,
on.
no, it's
This
numbers that matter.
This could be a 34. It's a 33.
Okay, so collectively, count the amount of fruits on the map. You got it.
1, 2, 3,
One.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. 22 pears. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12 plums.
Yep, you
Blaze
got
just
it all.
comes down with a few pears, like, in his arm. Yordrick's just got a whole basket full that he's getting down from the ladder with. There we go.
I already get me one of those. I better could get into just about anywhere if I had one.
Get this.
You know,
feel like if
between the
need be,
title
you
and the
could
ladder, I mean.
Any place as is.
What did you say, Yodrick?
I feel like if need be, you could bust into any place as is.
Almost any place. You guys around the Hyatt district seem to have a bit of a distaste for me for some reason.
I've never been to the higher district.
No one has. You've been to the
Good
middle.
luck.
you get to the Cloud District often.
Good luck. I think the only one.
Hey, who wants to smack the
the
unconscious lizard?
Am I saying? Of course you don't.
I wanted to remind,
He's talking to his sleep.
I'm pretty sure even, like, Zedric is not even in the higher district. He's in
Yeah,
the
he's
middle.
in middle.
Really?
Oh, okay. I thought he was.
He's in middle.
High district is like the aristocrats, politician, and noble people, like really high up government officials.
As if he's not.
Thank you for remembering, Broden.
Do they have store? Well, I guess they would have like real specialty stores up there, I guess.
Yes, they
Yeah.
probably have the finest shit up there for them.
Some of
They
them
don't leave that area so they don't have to see the pores.
It kind of.
It's kind of like Marijois, but
Yeah.
I'm about
less
to say, look
awful.
towards celestial dragons, cracks knuckles.
Anyways,
Actually,
yeah,
indeed.
back to D&D. So 24
We show
pairs,
up with
12
a bunch
plums.
of fruit in front of both of you.
Did Flora and Dolly have any conversations you'd like to have while they were doing that? I have to ask.
Mm.
I'm not sure if Dolly would have anything to say. She's kind of just worriedly watching
Yeah.
Scrap.
That's fine.
I think both of us are momming over Scrap right now.
Yeah.
That's fine. I just have to ask.
Scrap's got 2.
Dahlia will use prestidigitation to remove any blood or anything from his outfit that would have seeped in.
Now, does anyone have mending?
No.
Okay.
No.
Scrap is now in a crop top.
Bag full of hammers.
He is now in a crop lab coat too, like Ed Elver.
Oh, at least he has the gear that I got made for all of us.
Hate.
As the gentleman
That's
comes
my
back,
outfit.
as Yordrick strolls in with oodles of fruit.
Oh, good. You guys got some. We can use that later tonight for food.
More snacks on the road.
Yep. We should probably get moving though.
Best not to stay around here.
Yeah.
I'll keep an eye on Scrap in the back here. You're going to be driving, you're navigating, right?
Yep.
Did the bullet leave like a hole in the road?
Yeah, there's a big old hole.
Yeah, like
I want to find just like a log or a stick big enough for me to just sort of put directly in front of it as a warning for anybody else coming by.
No, that's fair.
Yeah, so
I
between
it.
Yordrick and Palace, you find a boulder and just plug it.
Oh, we just plug it. Okay,
Yep.
that
just
works too.
Boulder.
Not exactly a flattened road, but it'll stop anybody from animals falling in.
Yeah.
Reminds me of a
Wheels.
manhole cover that was just open on the road that I had to drive past one time.
That's not good.
It's now covered in concrete. I guess the city said never again.
Oh, I guess the Ninja Turtles got out and they said, "Oh,
All right. Yordrick.
I see we got some plums
Yes.
there.
Yes.
Could we save about
yeah, 12 total. You may eat all of them."
What do you think I'm going to eat
12.
all of them in the back here?
12 plums? What's the average weight? I'm trying to think, because roughly about 2 pounds. What I'm
12
looking for.
plums? You probably got, God, in 12 plums, you probably got. Hey, how big are these plums? Big natural plums or like store-bought plums?
Natural.
They're probably a pound each then.
Hold on. Let's do some. Let's both me and Kat do math.
Quickly, Google what the average size of a plum is.
12 plums would average weigh about 2.25 pounds
Really?
total.
Mm-hmm.
So all of them.
That's why I was
Plums are
asking.
big.
Big
Plums are small.
That's why I was asking. Is there like your typical store-bought or like wild plums? Because typically wild
not-
shit is bigger than.
Yeah, they're a little bit bigger, but yeah, total that would be 2.25 ish, give or take some ounces of plums.
So could we say out of the 12 that, like, if we kept 5, 1 for each of us, the rest would equal about 2 pounds?
No, that would get you closer to 1.5. Remember, if 12 is 2.25,
Yeah, fair enough.
You'd probably 2 plums and then 10 for 2 probably then.
Okay. Dahlia.
Hmm.
Would you be upset if I wanted to keep those?
No. Let me guess. Alcohol.
Wine.
Plum wine.
That is a
Mhm.
kind of alcohol.
That's
If you wanted
fine.
to use the pears, you could make perry.
Can I have 1 plum? I like plums.
yes. Each plum would basically weigh 0.2 pounds.
Here, Dahlia. We have
Yeah,
plenty
of course.
pears, we'll snack on that.
Okay. Thank you.
Oh, you can make ume boshi.
I've inhaled Gatorade.
Also, first of all, are you okay?
If he can talk,
fine.
he's fine.
But Cat, remember these are the weight of them before being juiced.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, I just wanted to make
Small
sure.
batch.
You're talking to the one who actually knows how to make alcohol.
I just wanted to make sure that was being taken into
I
account.
just need 2 pounds of the fresh fruit.
All right, so we got 2 plums to 22 pears then, and 10 plums will go to Flora.
Yeah, that math works.
All right. I really don't want to stay around here where that thing could come back.
Yeah,
Let's
no,
go
you
move on
you
then.
mount up and yeah. Okay, Dahlia, roll. Let's see how well you can drive her fast. Yeah, Anvil handle. Let's see if you can get Tofu up to speed.
Okay. Oh God.
I'm using
Oh
my
my
reroll.
gosh.
I'm using my
You have
reroll.
that reroll. You have that reroll. I think Kat has one too that's left over if she wants to use it.
12. That's better than a
I
5.
do, but that's a heck of a freaking way to
Yeah.
use that inspiration.
We have a broken cart and a possibly a broken legged animal.
Yeah.
It's your baby cat.
It is my baby. Okay, we're gonna
Your
reroll.
squirrel slurping baby.
Ooh.
18.
Okay, so you are definitely able to outpace Dahlia with the horse. Dahlia, your horse loves to go fast, but with a cart, it's a little awkward for him.
Yeah.
So, Flora does get a good bit of a head start on you
I can
on
scout
Tofu.
for a place to
Yeah.
stop.
And as you're going for a while, you actually see, and as the sun begins to go down just a tad, out in the distance, about a day's journey is what looks like some lights.
I'm not quite sure if that's where we're supposed to go, but
Well, I will say, they're not a lot of lights, and you know you're going to a city. So this ain't it, Chief. But it's something.
alright.
No, Micah, we're on the roleplay screen.
Waiting for the group to catch up then.
Yeah,
Which we show it.
so yeah, you wait. Just Tofu loving that he actually gets to run around as Dahlia finally catches up with everybody in tow. Definitely trying to avoid any bumps can so not to jostle Scrap away from a shot of pain through his liver.
I mean, he's still knocked out, I assume.
Oh, he's still knocked the hell out, but even if you're knocked the hell out, enough of a pain will get you.
Yeah.
So you catch up to Flora and
All right.
I think this will be as good as it gets for tonight. Also, and I'll point off into the direction we're headed. A village, perhaps?
Maybe. We can check it out tomorrow. We'll probably have to pass through it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, couldn't hurt. AJ, how much of a journey was this to the city, give or take?
you never asked anybody.
Shit, right? We probably should have asked Shaw that.
Yep.
We can ask in the town tomorrow.
Would I be able to make an assumption based on navigation and maps?
Do you own a map?
Actually, I do. I got one
You
a
have a
long
map of
time
the
ago
local area?
about the region.
Okay. Do you have navigator tools on you, sir?
I do not.
Okay, I'm just seeing we had to roll. So I'll let you roll a raw survival.
Take a bardic.
Okay.
Take a bardic.
Yeah.
Guys, we've made it to a week from when the nights when bitches die.
Yeah.
28.
28.
All right, I'm gonna message Micah. Y'all yap about that village.
Is it the 9th or the 10th that I used the ring on?
1 sec.
All right.
Tomorrow, I'm tired.
Yeah.
I'm sort of expecting that thing to go for me initially, and it sort of caught me off guard. That thing could fucking jump.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it could, but it definitely does.
Durable thing
Well-
too.
Toma, the
Shall
12th.
let
The
that.
10th is the day you left.
We should get Scrap inside.
Yep.
You're just kind of looking off in the distance of the light and checking his map. About a 6-day journey to the region where the vampire is apparently over. Is there an area? Is there any place listed on the map for this area?
There is not, but it's not uncommon for small villages not to be listed.
Okay.
Alright. Thank God I saved some magic left for this. Not that I couldn't just use this as a ritual. She'll pull another piece of paper and throw it on the ground as the cabin appears.
And I'll say this is about where when it's up, Scrap starts to regain consciousness. Scrap, your body hurts like a motherfucker.
Opens his eyes, stares at the top of the cart. Why am I not dead?
Oh, Scrappy, you're alive.
Can't
still.
let that happen.
Because we wouldn't have a forest if there was.
Oh, Scrap, good news, we're stopped for the night.
Good news, good news. You can have the bed.
Would you like a pair?
Can I offer you a pair in these trying?
Trying times.
Alright.
Just
Oh, yeah, I had a
stares
feeling
at the
that was
pair in bewilderment.
Well, you guys settle in. I am gonna use some extra energy and go hunting. See if we can find anything for tonight. Less rations used, the better.
Hey, Dolly gets to use her bow.
Yeah, she'll actually get out and strain her bow.
Selkus?
Oh, I say that sometimes goes well.
Oh, I didn't know if you
I
were going to
remember
volunteer.
Dolly's bow sometimes.
I didn't know if you were going to volunteer for buddy system.
Feel like someone blended my insides.
I'll just be an extra pair of eyes out there.
Let's get you inside then, and settled.
Yeah, I'll help get Scrap inside first before I head out with Dahlia while she's getting her bow strung up.
Yes, as Broden I think has mentioned to me, this is a very comfortable bed because it is magic.
Yeah, it is very comfortable.
Yeah, very, very comfortable bed. Lots of furs. You are laid very delicately atop them. The real question is, does Flora give him some alcohol to take the edge off?
I will offer it. You know, I always bring some with me. We've got, and it's just, you hear the clanking inside my bag. Start pulling out bottles, setting them on the nightstand. We've got some Fireball, some vodka, some fire wine, and some blueberry mead.
Not the secret sauce.
He's not that injured.
Which thing can I just put in my mouth and let drain?
No. Well, the one that's not going to offend your taste buds the most would be the Fireball.
You can't taste spicy.
Yeah, oh yeah, that's
Just-
right.
Mm-hmm.
He just puts it into his mouth, lays his head back, and it just starts draining.
Yeah. That. No takebacks. Unless you want to snatch it from him.
I said exactly what I was doing.
He did. He warned you fair and square.
He did, and I'm gonna wait until he gets about a quarter down, and then I'm just gonna kind of like reach over and pull it out and be like, let's let that settle and see how you feel after that. If you need more later.
Scrap. Due to your current state, I need a disadvantaged Constitution saving throw.
5.
We're skipping over confident. You have a level of intoxication.
He's gonna just lay his head back and pulls out his riddle Bible and starts reading it.
Some letters begin to drift for you, but that's fine. Just Scrap ask for more.
How much does it still hurt?
Most of the edge is taken off, but it's still tender. If I had to put you on a pain scale, banged knee off coffee table, but in your midsection.
Hey, Flora.
Hmm.
How often do you drink after you get hurt?
More than I'll admit to anyone else in the group.
Well, she's sharing.
Scrap does not ask for more fireball. Because he doesn't want to develop alcoholism.
Aww.
It's not something. Yeah.
Flora would have
Distractions are a good thing. I wouldn't recommend using alcohol as a crutch. And yes, I see the hypocrisy in my statement.
You have any good books?
Dahlia's the one that carries all the books.
And the Riddle Bible's great, but my head's kind of swimming right now.
Well, she'll just grab her spell book. How about I look through this then?
I'm not sure doing magical formulae is gonna help either.
So, Scrap, you look into it, and much like all spell books, according to lore, because it's not your notes, this shit is incomprehensible. Love that tidbit about wizard spell books.
Oh, I just remembered something.
What?
Do you have a drawing of Cedric in the margins?
Why's he got a thick butt?
No, I didn't even think about it, and it honestly makes perfect sense. So I would hand it over, and as you started flipping through it, you would find at the back of the book there is a pressed flower, like dehydrated pressed flower at the back of the book. And as soon as you turn to that page, Flora yanks the book back.
Yours.
Okay, rude.
Sorry,
Also,
wasn't
what?
totally thinking.
About what? What's that flower? Why is it important enough for you to yank something out of my hands?
It's a personal memento. Just that's all.
From who?
From my dad.
Okay.
I'm gonna go see if the other two are back.
Speaking of the other two,
As you open the door, that was a violent reaction for that.
yeah, Scrap.
A lot of violent
shouting.
feelings. You should be used to it.
By the way, Scrap yelling hurts. So outside too. As you go marching 2 by 2, hurrah, hurrah! I need a survival check, and from one of you, and stealth from the other.
Bardic to
Well,
you
I have
survival.
disadvantage on either of these right now, I think, so...
Why would you?
Exhaustion, if I'm not mistaken.
Why are you exhausted?
From what?
Because I use the Dig Deep, which after the minute is up gives exhaustion instead of have it being a limited resource like Rage.
Yep. Sorry about that. Continue.
Yeah, just
That doesn't come up much.
It does not, because I usually don't have to roll skill checks after we fight. So.
Yes.
Well, it's the same modifier for me either way. So, Dahlia, which one do you want to do?
I'll take stealth.
All right. 9 for survival.
Add a D8.
Yeah.
Oh, plus I didn't hear the.
Yeah, Broden used his last one on you.
Okay.
Actually, I have one more. 17.
17 in total.
17. See, that's good.
Yeah, that's good.
Natural 1. A lot of natural ones tonight. Hang on.
Yeah, it has not been. Well, Yordrick's been the luck vampire tonight.
That's because I haven't rolled.
You just rolled damage.
Let's say, yeah, I've been rolling damage. So why don't you guys banter a little bit and I'll figure something out.
Dolly just falls down a small hill.
What is it with you and falling over constantly?
Okay. Just gotta find a deer or something. You're a rabbit tonight.
Something small is probably easier to prepare.
True.
Keep our eyes open. We have enough fruit. What goes good with pears?
I don't know. I don't use a lot of pears for cooking. I could make a sauce for something with pears, I'd imagine.
Sauce or juice?
Yeah. Probably, I mean, a nice pear juice, I guess, yeah.
Let's see what we can find out here. There might be something more than just meat out here. Seems like other things growing.
If we don't, yeah, if we don't find anything, we could try to like scavenge for like, you know, foliage.
Oh, something.
Like mushrooms.
I wouldn't fuck around with mushrooms.
Well, you gotta know which ones to, to eat.
I mean, I might be fine if I ate something bad, but
okay, both
I
of
guess
us.
with you handle alcohol, maybe you'd be able to handle the
See, I think
ones too.
both of us would be pretty okay, considering all things. The rest, on the other hand,
Best not to experiment with that.
I mean, it's worth looking around though.
It is. By the way, that book you gave me has some weird shit in it.
What do you mean?
Well, I ended off on the one story with a city filled with nothing but women.
Oh, yeah.
That was a weird one. And then the pig drank from the water, and now they're trying to fix that issue.
Yeah.
God, I can't imagine. Do you actually have places like that in Narabani? You said this was, what, some kind of history?
Yeah, I mean, Narabani is a great place. A little dangerous to go into the wilds. At least a little bit more dangerous than going around here.
I guess you seem to have quite a few spirits up there.
No, all of Narabani just seems to be some sort of hotbed for Fae.
I was going to say this.
Fae-adjacent creatures.
This books makes me wonder how regular people even survive up there, because it seems every single river, hill, mountain, path has a demon or spirit on it.
There is quite a few rivers and lakes and everything that have quite a few spirits or whatever you want to call them lay claim to them.
It's a strange place. It almost sounds like Weckingar. What is it with this world and island nations being just so deadly?
It's not too deadly. I mean, at least the ones that are in Arabani you can at least negotiate with.
Oh god, a whole lot of yapping every 5 feet.
Used to be that way.
Oh?
If you stay on the main roads, typically you'll be fine. A lot of deals have been made in the past with spirits and other things to make roads safer. Sometimes they don't always follow it, but that's typically when, a fight breaks out between local soldiers and whatever's in the woods causing issues. It gets resolved pretty quickly, though.
No? Should prove interesting if we ever visit.
True. Plenty of strange creatures. A lot more strange than around here, though.
You said there were a lot of Fae up there, though?
Fae or Fae adjacent, we don't really know how to classify them, to be honest.
I don't know, have you ever dealt with the Fae before? We have legends and stories from, well, where I'm at.
Somewhat.
Don't go wander in the woods alone. Don't
That's
be
a good one.
Child, or one will snatch you up from your crib and eat you,
So we have one about not swimming in rivers that haven't been checked because these little, turtle things will come up and, eat your soul.
You mean like Yordrick?
Yes, but they'll eat your soul through your butt.
I have a very vivid image of Yordrick in my head right now, and I really hate it.
I mean, I'm not sure why you're thinking of Yordrick doing such an activity, but okay.
You said a turtle. He's the biggest turtle person I know.
That's not
Next
true.
to
You
him.
met a bigger one.
Yeah, that,
He's the second biggest one.
thank you, Ghost of Yordrick.
Welcome.
Oh.
I didn't know they got that big.
I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of yokai and like spirits out there that look similar to people in ways. There's an entire group that looks similar to your alternative form. The Handsome Monkey King is not just a typical story.
Wait, so it's like a biography?
Kind of. They'd probably claim it to be. Granted, no one's ever really seen many of them, but people have claimed to have seen spirits of that tribe. You have to think, before, many religions were discovered, a lot of these spirits were revered as gods, so... I mean, people nowadays know better, but...
That is interesting. Maybe... No, that... Probably not right.
Maybe you're like one of them. Maybe you have a long, long, distant relation.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Right, some long, long lost cousin, twice removed.
Mm-hmm.
Man, these woods are very quiet. Nothing's really around here right
No.
now.
You guys are having a good conversation, so.
No, I know. Playus is trying to change the subject because he's nervous.
Okay.
You're like, I don't like the fact that there's an entire.
It's like, no, I recently learned that I very well might actually be related to a variety of people throughout the world somewhere.
Yep.
This
So,
is more real than you think.
I did find what you guys get. So I'm going to need a single attack roll from Ms. Dahlia with that bow. I will let Peleus give you the help action.
Yeah, I'll help.
I feel like it's just something I don't want to hit then. I clicked it. We have to wait. It's trying to. There. 22.
Your bow, please. Or is the modifier?
Oh, whoops.
I think the modifier's the same, right?
Yeah, the modifier is the exact same. Yeah,
Then
give it
we'll
a 22.
keep it. Because it's not a combat, we'll keep it.
Yeah.
So, you hear some rustling, and you let loose some arrows after Peleus helps you as a spotter. And as you go over to check it out, you have skewered about 6 very fat field mice about the size of a cell phone, not counting the tail. You got a
How
5.
many?
You scared off all the good stuff.
With a single arrow? Damn.
No, with a couple.
Oh, okay. I was like,
This was
just
for a
kabob.
few. No, this was for a few.
Okay.
Mm,
Oh, you're getting better with that.
yeah. Really don't want to eat mice.
They're very fat and rich in protein.
Not a fan.
It just kind of roasts me out a little bit. I mean, we could probably turn them into a good stew, though.
I'll just chop them up into bits, and then you won't even recognize them.
Alright, fair enough.
Oh no, I turned him into Shrek.
Let's look for, I don't know, let's look for some, like, mushrooms or something to put with the stew on the way back.
All right.
I will allow this. I am going to need Broden to roll a d6.
Neat. A what?
Roll a
D6.
d6 for me, Chief.
4.
You find 4 chicken of the woods mushrooms.
Does she know that? Does she know that these aren't poisonous?
You but 100% do. You have eaten this
Okay.
before. You know that they taste very, very good.
Right, perfect.
They're the chicken of the wood.
Yeah, it's in the name.
Let's get back, we'll prep these, and then I'll get going on the stew.
All right, sounds good.
Not sure we should tell everyone what the meat was.
Dahlia's mystery meat surprise. Most of them will eat your cooking without question, so just don't say anything.
That's fair. Maybe I could play Flora in chess. She'll probably beat me.
So
I don't
you
know.
get. Sorry, I don't mean to interrupt.
Oh no, I'm just yapping if we're
Yeah.
As you get back, you see Yordrick outside doing something in the dirt. Micah, take it off.
Yeah, he'll just come back to Yordrick, basically using like the point of his war pick, as he seems to just sort of be making some sort of design around the cozy cabin in the dirt and ground. Oh, you're all
Yordrick,
back.
what are you doing?
Yes. He kind of looks down at the ground and looks towards you. I'm marking the ground around the house.
Oh, you're digging out
Why?
irrigation for a garden or something.
No, I would not be making a garden. This isn't permanent by any means.
Right.
Just a Wekingari wise tale. If y'all kind of move closer and you gotta kind of crane your necks to sort of see it going around, it's like a big circle and then just arms branching off from it into different points.
Huh.
What is this supposed to do? Besides maybe trip up a bunny?
Besides what?
Maybe trip up a bunny if it falls in?
Oh, it's not.
Is it
It's not that deep. It's like literally, I just took the war pick and
He's drawing in the dirt.
yeah,
Okay, yeah.
I didn't dig
What else?
anything.
Okay, okay. I thought you were like digging a small.
No,
like,
he's
maybe
not
half-
Krieg maxing.
Yeah. Oh, unfortunate.
This is what's known as a Vegvisir. Sort of, I guess you could translate it to Wekingari compass. It's meant to symbolize protection and good fortune, in a manner of speaking.
Maybe we should have done that before we all got our fortunes read.
That is what sort of stirred my memory of it. That and what happened to Scrap.
Oh, it seems like
I'm
it
not
was nice.
exactly deep into old magics of Wekingar, nor do I know if this actually... He sort of just like gestures his hands towards it, if it is practical, as it were. But many people would have these designs either around their home or on their doors. And sometimes trust in something has its own means of power.
Well, alright then. We have some meat for dinner tonight.
I've
Okay,
got
step over the line.
an idea.
What's your idea?
See,
One
you
moment,
see
I
her-
gotta prepare it.
You see her dust cloud away from you.
And she's off.
Perfect time for a smoke break, Peleus.
May as well.
What did you catch?
Just some small game. Nothing too crazy. Then we found some chicken off the woods on the way back.
Hmm.
Nothing as filling as the turkey from yesterday, but it's Dolly's cooking, so it'll probably be decent. How's Scrap looking?
From when I came out here, Flora was giving him some of her own stash.
Just from inside, you hear that was a very violent reaction.
As Flora just Flora rushes outside just to get away from this.
Oh, that sounds like medicine at work.
Mm-hmm.
Mind the lines, Flora.
Oh, sorry. I'll tiptoe around it.
Yordrick's drawing a circle of protection around the cabin.
Oh, that seems very useful.
And I'm just having a smoke break while Dahlia goes off and starts preparing some of the food.
She disappeared rather quickly.
Give me that.
We use our words here, Cat. I mean, Flora, we're adults.
Ow.
Sorry. I was looking at Discord and I was reading the name and it lost in translation.
Purposefully, as eloquently as she can. Would you mind if I partake?
Oh, most certainly, Lady Flora.
Oh, good sir. Puff, puff, pass.
I will pander the thing.
I will in return hand him the like quarter empty bottle of Fireball that's open.
Trying to get us crossfaded, motherfucker.
Are you doing pot or tobacco?
Let me see what I had. I still had smoking herb, so let's go with smoking herb just because it's funnier right now. And I think
Yeah, get crossfaded.
Sure, I'm tired enough. Why not?
Yeah, I opened it for Scrap,
How's
and
he
you know,
holding up?
can't take the chance that it'll spill inside the bag. So
He's yelling, despite his injury, so must not be feeling that bad.
well, he's as good as he can be, and this points to the bottle helps take the little extra edge off.
Right. Well, this trip is off to a great start already.
Fantastic.
At least we got some fruit. Food seems to be plentiful.
I'm sure Dahlia has something delicious planned for dinner.
Managed to get
What did
some
you manage
small
to grab, by the way?
game. Oh, just some small game. It's a mix of things. Nothing as filling as the turkey, but it'll still do its job.
That's all we can really ask for. I'm sure it'll be better than rations.
Oh, most definitely. Anything fresh. And always cooking pulls through just about every time, so I have faith.
She does a lot better than the rest of us can.
That's for damn sure. To be honest, I'm thinking about bugging her for cooking lessons when we get back, as eventually.
Wouldn't be a bad idea if more than one of us can learn how to cook.
I think we tried it once and it didn't exactly go well. I don't think either of us are really cut out for teaching much, but... well, that's all we can do but try.
Well,
As you guys just sniff the air, it smells absolutely heavenly in there.
seems dinner might just be done here soon.
Did she head in? I thought she just ran off into the woods.
You didn't see where she went.
She ninja,
Yeah, I know.
she
That's what I'm
ninja
saying.
flickered.
Yeah,
That's
I
what
didn't
I'm saying,
see
like,
her
in
go
character,
inside, we
like,
just saw the
she's
dust
doing it.
cloud.
Yeah, she's going full Dahlia ninja right now.
I'm not sure. I came out the
Smell.
door rather quickly.
It smells like it. Here, let me finish that. Let me finish the bowl off real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Ah. Well, I'll dump out what's in it and kind of just brush it clean with my finger just as best as I can before pocketing it. Alright, let's get ready for dinner. I've definitely worked up an appetite from today. You know, sitting in the back of a cart is hard work.
I imagine.
It does hurt your knot butt.
Mm-hmm.
So you get down, bro, and you want to describe the table setting?
All right. As you get in there, you see what looks like a small bit of meat on a plate, covered in a greenish, clearish sauce. Around it, looks like sautéed mushrooms or a side of rice, and a glass of what looks like wine poured into glasses. Looks kind of fancy, but you can tell she's probably had an inspiration somewhere. You also notice some of the pears are gone.
All right. I'm really looking forward to this one. Surprisingly. You guys good?
Oh, yeah, no, I'm fine. Just spacing a little.
Why are your eyes so red?
I took a smoke break outside.
Oh boy.
What?
A long day.
It was a day. And I'm still sore from the cart ride. It's such a hard job.
All right.
Do you bring some to Scrap, or do you try to
I
move
mean,
them
yeah,
out?
no. She will bring a plate to Scrap.
Scrap, here's a nice stew.
All right, everyone, dig in.
Thank you very much.
So you kind of taste it. The skin on the chicken is crisp, and it has a lovely sticky caramel glaze over it. That goes with the pear.
Yeah, remember, chicken of the woods is a mushroom.
Hmm?
You said skin on the chicken. The chicken of the woods is the name of a mushroom.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, now, I want to point out for you fine folks, Broden natural 20 for 23 this thing.
Good for him.
So, this tastes heavenly, doubled with the crossfaders.
I don't care what's in it. It just tastes good. Food is food.
This food is not just food, it is an experience.
Yep. And, so now that they're halfway through the bowls, Broden, did you want to tell them something, or?
You're not gonna like it the next time you have a meal.
Hmm.
You're high, you got the munchies, you rolled the best you can. Now you just accidentally flowers for Eldrenage your taste buds. At least for a while.
I thought you were going to tell them the game you caught.
Oh, he ain't saying unless someone asks.
Okay. Yes, you are experiencing some of the pinnacle of Dahlia's flavors. Scrap, you're even willing to tolerate the pain of sitting up.
Thank you, Dahlia. Do you have any books that I could read?
Yeah, what do you want? I have multiple. Do you want a romance novel?
I'll take anything. At this point, I just woke up. I don't know how much I'm gonna sleep.
All right, here.
Yeah.
She hands you a pretty typical kind of historical war document, like kind of book.
Yeah. Sick. Now I will have to ask this: does Scrap sleep?
I mean, once he starts feeling tired, he'll probably try and get at least some sleep. But he just woke up after how long of traveling?
Yeah.
Probably a couple hours.
A while.
Well, and you were passed out for that, so.
You were passed out, and you've lost a lot of blood today.
So
maybe
probably read for a couple hours and then sleep.
Okay. Well, we know how Scrap is about sleeping.
What save should I roll?
For what?
For if I
Sleep?
actually go to sleep.
I don't know. Con save. to see if
I-
the pain
That was
subsides.
your choice, Chief.
I will say, you have a 60% chance, so a flat D100, you need to get 60 plus.
So he's a
To
40%
stay,
chance.
yeah, sorry, 40 plus to sleep.
Hey, he gets
You do sleep.
80.
As Scrap, you are able to get to sleep. A lot of whatever is in here is settling very well in your stomach.
Food is food, AJ. I don't know why you're making such a big deal.
You
of
say
it.
that like street vendors have never served a rat.
I don't know. I don't eat hot dogs.
Okay.
It's more the question if any of the people who come from higher places have eaten rats.
I talked to Mike about it. I said, Yordrick would. Even if he figured out, he'd be like, neat.
Yeah.
Crap was a child kobold in a city. He probably at some point hunted one.
Just for giggles.
Yordrick has probably eaten some weird stuff in Wekengar, so.
Players hasn't, but A, it's Dahlia's cooking, and 2, he purposefully got himself the munchies beforehand.
Smart man.
Yes, exactly.
So, as we all go drifting off to Dreamland, I want Scrap to know he wakes up functional because it is magically healed, but just a little sore. Little, like after the gym sore. very manageable, just not the most comfortable. But you now have full function again.
Climbs out of bed, stretches. Oh, I'm gonna be stiff today.
All right.
Well, we should get to it.
Yep.
We should be able to reach that village by some point today. Considering it isn't listed on the map at all, they probably don't have too large of an economy there.
No, but they may have a place we can stop for dinner.
Possibly.
You'll ruin their economy.
Not if we're careful.
Just tip the waitress a gold piece.
Oh no. That one gold
Here.
piece gets passed around the whole city.
Here's 3 platinum. Buy yourself something nice.
Goodness.
That was a good time. Yep, so same checks. Let's see how well we can get places.
Does
Seems
anyone
Tofu
wanna
did better hunting than Dahlia.
Mhm.
I'm putting it out there with the amount of nat ones we have. Does anyone want a whipping?
Yeah, because that one is not a fail. It's just low.
I'm just putting it out there.
Dahlia will take a whipping.
Okay.
Yours
Oh,
or
okay.
take a bardic.
Okay.
Yes, same.
Flora and Dahlia both get a whipping. All right.
And feminism
People.
marches on.
All right.
D4 plus 2 for both of you.
Oh,
Me wondering
okay.
if it just goes the one way or if Dahlia can whip him.
17. 18.
Oh, yeah, this is a GM.
Yeah, that's fine. 18. Still rolled the d4 plus 2.
We making good time.
6, so 24.
Okay, yeah. So there we go. See, with the whip, everything's fine.
Ah,
No more
can't get it to
bullet.
work properly.
Thank God.
Yeah, no, you do not get an event, unfortunately. As
Well.
Peleus just yells, "Learn!"
Learn.
And yeah, within very time, you are able. Dahlia, you've finally gotten used to going fast with the cart on this thing. So you guys are able to make very good time to get there as you come to a very small, what from a distance what looks like somewhat empty-looking hamlet.
You start
Huh.
coming around a corner as Writing in the 90s starts playing.
Mhm.
Does anyone see anyone else?
Actually, perception
I
check
see you
all
guys.
around.
I would.
Make a smart
9.
make a smartass check, Scrap.
4.
4.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, we're back to the
Um,
basics, baby.
That's
so
a
bad.
natural 0 for Scrap's smartass check.
Okay, now it's perception check, and Micah, save these blind buffoons.
I will attempt
9?
to.
Come
Oh
on.
my God.
One of us. One. Yes!
No, shut up.
We are the blind bandits.
Oh my God. I love this party so much.
We're all dumb of ass. We are.
You're a part of it.
You're just nearsighted as shit.
We all need glasses. None of us
Yo.
know it.
Aladdin
I have
5.
them, they just don't help.
Yo, guys, Aladdin 5. Jafar may need glasses.
Anyways.
No, I need a minute. I'm gonna have to say 9s are enough. As Dahlia and Scrap do see a couple people passed out. What? Do not pass out. Sorry. Slump on the ground.
That seems normal.
No, it doesn't. Hello?
Just thump as we run over one.
Dolly's gonna go up to 1.
Okay.
Hello?
No response, friend. They seem completely limp.
She's gonna grab a stick and poke him. Hello?
Not. They don't get up.
How about
I'm
check
just
their
gonna
pulse?
look away from the map. What are we doing?
Okay.
Oh my
So
gosh.
come on, medicine check.
Are they
16.
breathing?
They are alive.
Well, they're
But they are
alive.
unconscious. Thank you for checking, Toma.
It's almost like they're in a coma.
A Toma coma.
Huh. Okay.
I slap him across the face.
Nothing.
Uh,
Usually
you
that
knock him
works.
Sorry, Kai, go ahead.
well,
You said there was 2 of them. What did they?
Two that you got with a 9.
Yeah. What do these 2 look like? Are they dressed like farmers? Just
Yes,
work-
your basic farmer.
Okay.
so I don't have detect magic, but can I just wizard for magic tangles?
Wizard for magic.
I don't know, but give me a minute because you need no. I'm gonna say no. You need the spell.
I mean,
We're not-
I wasn't looking for like particular type of magic.
Okay.
Just is there magic afoot?
I have an idea.
Okay, let's hear Toma first.
I want to use my detective's notebook to cast detect thoughts on them.
Interesting.
Well, son of a bitch. I virtually shake your hand.
Thank you.
easy
not
for
always
Maxim
the hammer.
turnips.
Give me a minute, please. Stall. He's caught me off guard.
I did it, guys. I won D&D.
I'll bite you in half again. You can't do that.
Are there any of them asleep just on their roofs?
Yeah.
On the
Jeez,
roof.
okay.
I don't know. Does anyone else find this weird?
Very.
Extremely.
Really
Yeah. Lights
You
were
mean
on
it's
last
normal for
night.
people to fall asleep in weird positions?
Well,
Not everybody that we can see
Is
around
there
us.
any noise happening besides us?
Give me another perception, friend.
Perception.
Use your-
Gosh darn it.
You hear some miscellaneous animals in the distance.
Are these guys like
Hmm.
in the middle of the road or on the side of it?
A little bit of both, friend.
Should we move them out of the road?
Possibly.
I mean, if they're
Whatever's going
injured, we
on,
probably
it-
shouldn't move them at all.
Doesn't seem to be
With,
affecting
Scra-
animals
Scrap's-
in the immediate area.
with Scrap's medicine check, did they look injured at all?
I'm with a 16. I can definitely give you this. It does not look like there are any injuries aside from, they may have just fallen down and scraped themselves on the dirt and such.
Yeah, like standard bruising, like they.
Yeah, your standard. Well, and they dropped kind of injuries, but other than that, no, you do not see any visible injuries on their body.
Okay. Looking
Okay.
around the town, is there anything that's like clearly labeled as like a business with a sign or anything like that?
So you look out and about. Sorry, you spoke up, and I did not mean to interrupt you.
He's gonna point it. Well, that guy's worried about a fox getting into his pen.
Okay.
As in, that's a lingering thought, or that's what he's worried about right now?
And that one wants leftover soup.
Oh god, I could go for some leftovers right now.
Okay, that does sound like possibly they are asleep, maybe?
I mean, they're at least conscious enough to have thoughts.
All right, well, if they're not injured, let's, I guess, move them to the side.
I don't know.
I have a feeling that we really shouldn't stay here.
Yeah, but we can't just leave them like this.
What can we do?
Hmm.
I mean, we
I
could look around for a bit, see if...
Looks like there's at least a merchant shop here, and what looks like is possibly a tavern. I'm gonna go check out the merchant shop.
I'm
If there's
gonna.
anyone
I'm
actually
going
playing.
with you. We shouldn't split up. This seems weird.
Okay.
Very.
For the next minute, I'm just gonna be checking people's surface thoughts to see if I can figure out what's going on.
Can you guys,
In bullet lists? How many times can you do this?
I
Flora?
can do it as many times as I
thought
want
was
within a
just
minute.
An active thing. He just gets surface level thoughts around him. As if he goes deeper, that he has to like focus on them.
Can you guys
All right.
move the people out of the road? And Flora, can you bring the cart further in? While me and Players go check stuff out.
Yeah, I'll bring it in. Just be careful. I don't think we should be getting ourselves caught up in something that has nothing to do with us.
Yes, but
Isn't that like all we do?
she just kind of gestures the people towards the ground. We can't just.
I understand wholeheartedly, Dahlia. Just
You know, Flora, maybe they'll be so grateful for us saving their lives that they'll prepare a grand feast in all of our honors.
Ooh.
carry on. Just cynical thoughts as of late. I'll move the cart in.
I mean, do you want to talk about it?
Good old search and banter is never gonna hurt anybody.
Alright, Flora, Dahlia, come with me. We're going to investigate the merchant. You order Scrap, get them out of the way, and Scrap, keep doing whatever it is you're doing about reading minds. I didn't know you could do that, but here we are. I'm just going to accept it because it's you.
Okay. You said there was one on the roof, right?
There's a couple, I think, right?
Yeah, there's like one guy. You look. He had the tools. It seems he may have been reshingling a roof.
Check that guy.
It's like they all got hit with a really powerful sleep spell.
Something to consider. Let's see if anyone's actually awake on the inside of one of these buildings.
I'd like to point out I did hit this guy and he didn't wake up, so it's not a normal sleep spell.
Kind of like what happened with the red brand.
Well, I mean, the Red
Oh,
Brand
who's
woke
checking
up
out?
whenever we tried to wake him up.
Yeah,
Even
that's
it
true.
had been multiple days.
Oh, I'm going to the merchant. I've been going there.
Okay, I just want to
Do
see
it.
who is going with you.
I think,
You're just gonna carefully move the people off the road.
I'll go with.
yeah, Dahlia's definitely going with.
All right.
The-
So
the
as you
mammal
walk
squad.
into the general store, you see one person slumped over the counter, a couple people against shelves, and one guy just under a sack of flour. There are boxes behind the counter. This is your typical general store where all the inventory is in the back, with the register wide open and no money was taken out of the cash box.
I'll sort of call out. Is anyone awake in here?
That was like mid-transaction.
Hello?
You get no responses.
Ah.
Well, whoever did this, they were thorough. Either that or someone's trying to hide. I could think with the person who caused all this. Well, person or whatever.
Well, they weren't after money, that's for sure.
No, and they weren't exactly after the people either, as far as I can tell. Unless there's people we don't know about that are missing. The census for this village.
Ladies and single gentlemen, if you'd be so kind as to roll an investigation check.
12.
Come on, intelligence character, please.
Bardic.
Come on,
Bardic Flora.
You heard the
Flora.
What happened?
Well,
Investigation?
Investigation.
investigation check into character.
Come on, in character, doing things.
Hey,
Add
Yes.
bardic inspiration.
Bardic is
2d8,
Yeah.
take the highest.
that was 1, 2, well, 5.
Got the 5.
It's a 20.
So 20.
All right, so Laura, you begin to look over all these people, and I'm going to send you an image of a mark that you are able to find on multiple people, but in different spots. And as you look closer, these people seem skinny and a little withered.
I was
These
about
people
to ask if I could see how long they've been laying out here for.
Roll a medicine check.
I'm mainly looking for like if their clothes are showing, if their clothes show like dew, if their sun's been tanned from the, if their skin's been tanned by the sun just from being laying out here.
Would you rather roll investigation than medicine? Is what I'm hearing.
No.
Okay.
13. Well, I used all my good rolls at the beginning.
That's fine. It's not an absolute failure. Some of the people that were unfortunate enough, like the roof guy, he's sunburnt and almost sun blistered.
We should get him down.
They've been out for at least a day.
Roderick, we should get that guy down.
More than likely, yes. Is his ladder there?
Yeah.
Okay, I will carefully go up there and bring him back down and probably lay him inside anywhere that's close by.
Yeah, you are able to open the house that he was on top of. You can tell this was his residence, if he's doing the roof. The houses are simple cobblestone, some shingled, some thatched roofs and wooden doors, not enough to lock.
Mm-hmm.
And you can see, thumbed in the kitchen is a woman roughly the same age as this gentleman, and 2 children at the table.
I'm worried if anyone had a fire going when they were knocked out.
You actually look at this fireplace. I'm just gonna give this to you because you've been a good boy. And you see a completely burnt out fire, just a bunch of ash.
Okay, I was more worried about houses catching on
Oh, I know, but there are proper fireplaces.
Mm-hmm. Crap, these people have been unconscious for at least over a day.
That would seem.
We should get back with the others, see if they've found anything.
I guess we do that.
Yeah, we're gonna get back to people in the general store because Kat has had time to look at the picture I sent her.
Mm-hmm.
Get on.
So I will, Dahlia, Peleus, come look at this.
Okay. What is it?
Everyone we've seen has this mark on them.
What is the
Drive
mark?
it best you can.
Yeah.
It's a circle with a multi-pointed star. It almost looks like a sun.
Oh, it's an octagram.
They all have this mark. Which makes me think... Well, they're magic of some kind. A spell?
Maybe?
A ritual?
Something of the sort. Could be a seal of some kind, I guess. Maybe.
Well... Flora, do you and me want to try to rack our brain together on anything magical? And I guess Peleus, you're an expert with demons. Maybe you can find something at least similar that has happened?
Well, I'll see what I can do. Not an expert
I think
when it comes to magic, but...
I think we should look around the village more. If it is magical or a spell of some kind, there would be some sort of... ground zero?
True.
Unless it was some very powerful mage, which we, again, should not be messing with. They'd have to have done something like this close by. Maybe they didn't clean up after themselves entirely?
Marched the people for the spell and then casted it?
Something like that.
My only issue with that is what did they gain from it? I mean, no money was stolen, as far as we can tell. Most people seem to be left where they were. Have we seen any animals that have been missing?
Something to look out for, but the gain may not be visible to us immediately.
I just hope we're not stuck in a gigantic ritual right now.
Actually, that might be possible. It's a bit unusual, but marks like this are usually meant for either much higher ranking servants or for sacrifices. This would be something I could expect of a sloth demon, perhaps, but that might be a stretch.
I like that he's got that quote.
Well, I think Flora's right. Let's look around a little bit more with the rest of the group.
I will say, the gentleman can enter at any time.
Oh.
Yeah, you ordered script. If you guys
Looking
wanna-
around, anyone we saw was unconscious. Considering their condition, they've all probably been unconscious for a little over a day now.
One guy was getting sun blisters because he was on the roof.
Severely dehydrated.
Maybe for a while.
Well, they don't wake up, they're just gonna die.
Well, I suppose that would actually fit the MO.
What have y'all found so far?
Well, Flora found some sort of... What is it? It's like carved in, right? Basically.
Yeah, well, it's not quite carved in. It's more like on it, like a black mark on the skin, if I had to say.
Like a
Okay.
stamp?
Yeah,
Okay, so not a brand.
not a full brand. It's like it's not scar tissue or carved into the skin.
Would you say it's more like a stamp or a tattoo?
Kind of halfway between both, honestly.
Okay.
Suffice
Sorry
to
to,
say,
sorry to be vague, but it's kind of, yeah,
symbol on a bunch of people.
yeah.
Has
What
anyone
happens?
tried disrupting that?
I was just about to ask that.
I will say, if Flora did feel it, it did not. Nothing came. It was not like ink on them, like they were painted.
Cool, cut them.
Mm.
I know that's not like a good thing, but also maybe it'll wake them up.
You mean disturb the mark in some way?
Yeah.
Well, if it is a ritual spell that's doing this, typically disrupting the circle which it's used to cast would do something.
You might also kill them.
That's what I'm worried about.
Flora
Something
takes a deep
to-
breath.
Conclusions here before
It-
we start potentially killing innocent people.
Maybe more looking around.
There is that other inn that we can check. There's also private residences. We can try to see if there's anything nearby in the surrounding area.
Any more clues we could find?
Precisely, before we do anything drastic.
I'm not sure if these people know what happened to them. Everyone so far has just been having normal, did I do that thing? No, I must have done that thing type of thoughts.
Just for curiosity's sake, I do just want to reach out and touch the mark, see what happens. Just by making contact with it.
It feels like their actual skin. Roll an Arcana let's see for vibes.
Yeah, 22.
Oh,
I'm gonna describe something of how you feel. So
roll for vibe check.
yeah, we did roll for vibe check. And she passed the vibe check. Honestly, as you make contact with the mark, you hold on to it and you begin to study it closer. You do feel some of the energy leave your body. Transferring through your hand and into it. You almost feel a little peckish if you keep holding on to it.
I will remove my hand from the mark. I could be entirely off the mark here, but this feels like something designed to gain energy for something.
You think the cult's involved?
It's
It's possible, it could be
possible, but
unrelated.
just
Similar.
Just touching that, I felt weaker. Something is drawing off of these people.
Well, we're not going to get any more clues in here as far as I can tell. Let's take a look around the rest of town.
I agree.
Everyone stay together with at least one other person. Flora Zedric's not in town, so it should be easy.
Okay, everybody split up and look for clues.
Thank you, Mystery Machine.
Honk honk.
Everyone go off alone.
No. Alright. Same groups? Different groups? I think one mage should probably stay with each group.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe each group gets an int character.
Yeah, I think that honestly the current group
That
plan
also
is
works,
like the
yeah.
best,
Yeah. So who wants to go to that tavern?
I'm going to the tavern.
Yeah, I think I will go.
Cap, where do you want to go with me?
The bowling
We can try
alley.
the town hall if they have one.
Hey.
Possibly find the largest building and see what's there.
Or if they have a church.
Actually,
Church,
yeah,
town
do they
hall,
have a-
whichever one we come across first.
Maybe they have a snurch.
Take me to
Snurch.
church.
Oh no.
Snake Church is back.
Oh, he's back. Flora, look.
Strike another deal.
So, hey, how much to fuck off? Odds or evens, Micah.
Evens.
6. So we are gonna go with the trio. Okay, Team Warmblood. As you guys get to the tavern, you do not see many patrons, as this does seem to be a very small hamlet, not even a village. You see people passed out at tables, and a rather built woman behind the bar with not a lot of bottles, but these 2 large tapped kegs and some mugs of ale. If you go upstairs, you do see that there are some rooms. Investigation checks all around, please.
Yeah, I'll definitely be trying to investigate the ruins, see if there's any signs of a ritual or whatnot going on.
Oof.
Not very good, not very well, but Flora, help us, save us again.
12?
Okay. Now, Selkus, there is that thing I told you about in private. Would you like to use it?
Oh, sure, why not? God, I hate mysteries.
I gave him a non-combat inspiration for not snitching.
Thank
That's
you.
a medicine check. Try again, champ.
Oh, right.
I'm gonna let you
Bardic.
redo that because you.
The wild look.
Well,
look
too
at
Nominally
late.
better.
Forget it.
Look at that. I should have just.
You find police know you find free beer,
Yeah, that's it.
and a pot of stew in the back kitchen. Flora is able to find parts of a guest book. It seems in the pass out, this got soaked in beer.
Mm. Well, I mean, I'll still take a look and see if I can find any names.
Yes, so the ink is smeared, unfortunately. But most of the guest book is empty. You can tell that this town is not passed through often. But there is one name dating back a week ago. Let me get my name table, because in all of my preparations, I forgot one thing.
It's always something whenever DMs do stuff.
Hey,
It's always the name.
That's not an insult. That's just a fact.
Yeah.
No, I know, but I'm saying, like, Tova kind of got me on a snowball. What are they thinking about?
What do you mean, what are they thinking about? It means I can read minds. What are they thinking about?
You see the name Vaelric. Baelric. Paid up front. Checked in 3 weeks ago. You don't really see any other names in this guest book. It seems that at least the inn part of this tavern doesn't get much. And Dahlia and Peleus, as you go upstairs, because this is being done independently,
Mhm.
You only find 2 rooms, kind of cramped, very modest, if I had to say, with 1 small bed. One of them still looks pristine. There is some dust in places. The other one, slightly used. The bed is slightly unmade. Some drawers are open, so there is not much, but there is evidence someone was here. I'm sorry, with a 6 and a 2, I can't give you much better.
Someone was here.
Someone was at an inn. Truly, we are the greatest minds of our generation.
There's beer downstairs.
Oh, thank the gods.
Unsupervised. She just
We are trying to save their lives. I mean, it's the least they can do, right?
she just gives him a look like, eh?
This is a freeze frame moment.
It immediately cuts to them just Dahlia
Yep.
pulling the tap and he's under it drinking from it and then she takes the turn.
I'm gonna say that happens.
Oh my god.
So, Flora, you're sitting there at a table next to an unconscious guy, trying to parse through this book, and you just see, without a word, they perform that exact action. He just squats under it, mouth agape, and she lets the tap rip. Peleus, I want you to roll me a constitution check, raw, to see how long ye chug.
7. Unless
1, 2.
One.
It went down the breathing hole.
This is not the best bit.
Here, let me try.
I'm not the only
Breathing
chaos
It's a
hole.
gremlin.
check, not a save, by the way. So I
Oh,
don't
yeah.
know if he has blessed on this.
She's still good at Constitution.
Yeah,
Yep,
she
yep.
is.
I won't be surprised if he does. Yeah, of course.
So, while they're not invented, I'd like to think Dolly even mimics checking a watch. Roden, you
Yes,
go for
the
as
orb
long
of time. Does she just hold it?
Yeah,
It
she
goes
holds up
to,
the orb of time. Dolly goes for as long as she wants.
Flora looks over and watches this. It goes from, we're like, really? Oh wow. Oh wow. Oh, that's
Oh.
concerning. What
Yeah,
the
it went
fuck?
from impressive to what?
Yeah.
As the keg taps out, Dahlia just stands up, spotless.
Hey.
Low clap.
She bows.
And then Dahlia lets out a man burp. Dahlia roll performance. Oh no, 20! This is where they were hiding! In the shenanigans!
Oh my fucking god.
The- canonically,
This is Bacchus,
building-
the Greek god.
this building shakes. It is an echo that is heard throughout the town.
Yep, George and Scrap just hear what sounds like, from that distance, a growl.
It goes on for about
I hear
10.
that.
It goes on for about 10 seconds, and then she stops and just starts gasping for air.
Should we investigate that?
No, I think they got it.
That sounded like the call of a Wekingari Deca goose.
Oh, I can't help but laugh in
No.
character. This whole thing.
They followed me.
Flora is like torn between. She looks like the mom who's trying really hard not to laugh at the funny thing the kid just did because it's bad.
I am the dad openly laughing right in front of the kid.
the mom who wants to just be having a good time and laughing at stupid shit, but it has to be a mom.
Cat, clip that, please.
Yeah.
God, what are our fucking rolls tonight?
Hey, Broden's doing great tonight.
Yeah, no, he's doing good now.
If it's not anything
Okay,
serious, if
not
it's
tonight.
cooking, drinking, or just burping.
Yeah.
She's
Perfect.
She's a good old-fashioned good time gal.
Mhm.
She
Anything
is just
serious.
Flora is just gonna look over and just be like, okay, one, I'm supposed to be the alcoholic here. I do not concede my throne.
Well, you better get chugging then, princess.
All right, Han Solo.
Two, did you guys find anything of use?
We found a room. Someone was staying in it. That's about it. It looks like somebody. There wasn't a body in there though, so whoever went in there, there was open drawers. So it looks like whoever was in there was looking for something and then left. And
Mhm.
was
Did you
probably
find
leaving in a
any
hurry.
items they might have left behind, or?
No, not a thing. We just found the
Looks
unattended
pretty
thief.
cleaned out.
You know, on the
Mhm.
positive side, if that didn't wake them up, we can definitely be sure it's magic.
I would say so. That probably rattled the entire town.
Mm-hmm.
Dahlia, I
Downside,
will take 2 seconds to say I'm very proud of you, but
She does that thing where she
Back
like
to
puts
business.
both her like hands under her chin and just gives a smile.
Oh.
Oh.
You know,
I
I wonder
found-
if the ocean and that little sword there is now beer and nothing else.
I found a name in the guest. At least the only
Okay.
legible one that I could find.
okay.
Checked in not too long ago. And by the looks of it, not very many people come through this town, so probably our only lead at this point. A name is all we have.
Well, maybe the other group found something.
Want to tell them the name?
I will tell them the name.
Okay, pronounce it, genius.
Then
Was
say
it
the
Va-
name.
Was it Vale?
Vaelric, Vaelric.
Very.
Vaelric.
Almost got me on that spreadsheet. So we are gonna cut to what Broad and I have realized is R2 and 3PO.
I was gonna say Shaggy and Scooby, but
We'll
How
go over
is this
later.
R2 and 3PO?
We're going over this later, but Broad and I had a realization about Dahlia. She's Luke Skywalker.
Oh my
Jokes
gosh.
on you, I get to be R2.
I mean, you are
Uh,
shorter.
I'm also
So-
a Chaos Gremlin.
so yeah, you do hear. I will say that sounds like the call of a Wakingari Decagoose.
You just see Yordrick look off into that distance with just horror in his face. No.
Are you sure we shouldn't investigate it?
No, if we approach that, we will not return.
Should we be worried about the others?
If they have any sense of survival, they will not approach that noise.
Okay, then.
If it
What
is
is
what I
it?
think it is, all around would be doomed.
And it is what?
There shouldn't be a way for them to travel over water easily unless someone smuggled it out here.
Wow, you're
Sounded
really
like a-
avoiding the question.
Sounded like a Wekingari Decagoose.
The fuck's a Decagoose?
No, I've explained it before. You know, the big goose with fists.
Oh, those things. That
Yeah,
still
they
sounds
just sort of
fake.
hibernate by standing still.
Why would they be here?
That's what I'm saying. If it is that, we're all doomed.
What
There
if,
shouldn't be out here.
when we came into the town, we're all asleep and you're dreaming that's what it is?
I pinch myself.
That hurts.
Unless I'm dreaming pain, which we don't know what's going on, so I could be.
Nothing's real. Nothing has consequences.
But yes, so Yordrick, you rush Scrap into the biggest building you can find.
Yeah, just pushing him in as I'm explaining all this.
I need investigations from the two of you as you've taken shelter.
Okay. What do we see in here? What is the largest building?
So it is what seems to be the chief's house. You can assume that a settlement this side would have a chief as their head person.
Mm-hmm.
You see, it is bigger and nicer than the other house you've been in. Better than a poor hunter or a poor farmer.
Mm-hmm.
And you see, it has a second story, which is rare. A sitting room, a table with. I'm not gonna tell you those finer details till I get a roll.
Okay.
I'm guilty of giving things away too easy. I think I'm too soft on you people.
6.
You're okay. No, this is perfect. Yordrick is scared.
He's just watching the window while Scrap is investigating.
So if you're dreaming about Decagoose, does that mean that I'm real or that you're real?
Neither.
Hard to say at this moment.
It's the goose's dream.
Streaming of hunting.
Oh no.
So, Scrap, as you go upstairs, you are able to find an office, actually. And on it are some papers. I do not have it in me to type up the exact text on them right now. I could probably get that to you next week. The contents of which seems to be an offer to buy some of the land out from under these villages, including multiple high amounts of money, up to 600 gold.
Mm.
Multiple letters from a gentleman named Valeric the Obscure, asking for it for scientific research purposes. See another of someone who wants to buy the land to build a cemetery.
They want to buy a village to make a cemetery?
No, buy some land near it.
Oh.
What's the name for the cemetery one?
No, there is none. It seems
Just-
to have been smudged.
Just another offer this much. Is there a person in here?
There is an unconscious one.
How they do?
In like the chief type?
What was that, Toma?
I said, how they doing? And then also, yes, are they like the chief? Obviously.
They look to be decently dressed compared to the farmers you saw, and unfortunately, they're also unconscious, and with a big ol' weird brand mark on the forehead.
Is it different than the other one we saw?
Nope. Yeah, they're just never in a consistent place.
Mm. Huh.
Did you find anything, Scrap?
I think I found the chief, and there's some letters here about buying land from someone named Valeric.
Balric. AJ, do you...
Do
No,
I?
please. Hmm?
Do I?
Do you have, would people be able to, like, look at a name and get a sense of, like, a person's heritage?
I will say with this name, it's a bit of a mixed heritage name. You cannot, it's not, like, directly, oh, it's a Leonin name, this is whatever.
There's also some more about getting a cemetery built, but it's from probably someone else.
Are they for the same land?
Are they for the same area of land?
There's not exact, parcel numbers because the god of logistics has not gotten out here.
Does it say, like, west of town or near this
Yeah,
town?
it just says within 3 miles of town.
Do both of them have that estimated area? Okay.
Yes.
I mean, they're both within 3 miles, but that's not exactly a small margin.
Hmm.
If I had to,
Well, I have one
Sorry.
more question.
so just if you look at the world map, I'm gonna give you like approximates.
Oh,
Okay.
yes, that world map.
About
Crap.
there-ish,
That-
near the
that
hill.
world map. We're still on the battle map.
Oh, sorry about that.
We
I'm
see-
not, so I forgot. Down there.
Yeah, because this would have
Near
been
hills.
day 2, so we're still roughly 4 days away from where we're supposed to
Oh,
be.
you're 3. This is the 3rd.
3rd?
Fortune teller day, roulette day, 2 day.
Yeah, it'd be 3rd day.
Okay, a 3rd day of travel. I was thinking we slept twice. Do you think it would be a good idea for me to use my senses to see if there's any extra dimensional beings around while we're moving through town?
You can do that.
Yes. I just kind of look at you confused. I've done it many times before.
Above game, I feel like I'm missing something.
Detect good and evil?
Oh, Okay, I thought you meant like seeing ghosts and shit.
No.
No, he's not a cat.
I
am not
mean,
Paladin.
I don't see any
can
reason
see
why not to.
Okay. You're gonna go back to the other people, AJ, but just whenever we leave this house to move around or go meet back up with them, I will activate Detect Good and Evil.
Actually, that's where we're gonna end it.
Okay.
I was
I
gonna
wanna-
ask if there were any like from locations on these letters,
There are not. The envelopes were not kept.
and there's no from the desk of.
Nope.
Okay.
These seems like these were not, a professional company. Just, hey, a guy wants to do this.
Mm.
So we are gonna end it there. Thanks everyone for tuning in. Careful chugging about 10 gallons of beer, and choose your roll carefully.